Wait, you really went up a mountain?
Yeah.
What? That's crazy, dude.
It was me and my roommate. The
Oh.
two goons who do play nothing but video games. This big ass.
Ah, that's super cool, dude. What's the mountain called?
We don't know.
What do you? Is it a hill? Is it actually just a hill? Because mountains have like.
It's actually a mountain. It's actually a
Is
mountain. It's the like we went to. Like, pretty much we went to the Peak District Visiting Center and
Yeah.
we asked them, "What's the tallest mountain? Where is it?" And she pointed it. Like she took us outside and she.
Yeah, she looked out a window and.
No, we were outside, and then she was like, "That's the tallest mountain," and I was like, "Okay, let's go climb it," and we did. That was about that.
Good job, good job.
I mean, it's not particularly rocket science, buddy. You just fucking look at something and go up.
Fair enough. That's
Yeah,
cool.
fun.
Nice.
That's fun.
Sounds awesome, man. I wanna mountain climb as well. I'm stuck on this island. Have to work.
I'm stuck on an island too.
Well, your island is. What? Wait. Okay. Wait. The mass of UK. The UK. I'm googling this. I am very interested. How big is the British Isles?
I don't know. No clue.
315 square kilometers. How big is Scotland?
What is it?
Oh, it's almost, dude. It's almost perfectly 100 times smaller.
Huh.
It's
Right.
almost on the dot, on the digit, 100 times smaller. That's pretty incredible.
Hey. I mean, where is Gotland again?
Very
Gotland.
beautiful.
Question mark. It sounds like a meme.
It is literally a meme. It got means good in Swedish. So it's literally good land.
Good. No wonder the Russians are trying to take it over, man. If you literally advertise it as "come get me."
Exactly.
It's some
Dude,
pretty amateur around.
we have like two neighboring islands. One is super small. It's based Bearland Island, but it's called.
Gotska Sandon.
Yep. And the neighboring island is called Fårö, which is literally Sheep Island.
Well, it's called Åland.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and the third island is called Öland, which is Bearland. Basically.
Wait, how are you on the east side of Sweden?
Yeah. There's very southern eastern side.
Do you ever get pirates from Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania?
Oh god, yes. Those are the guys I work with every day.
Ah, cool. Huh.
Dude, okay. My new like workmates are pretty funny. They are enjoyable. But like there's a lot of like immigrants, both legal and illegal. So one of the guys who is
The NSA will get us.
I'm not gonna say who. I'm not saying who they are.
NSA, damn it.
But
Americans
they're
are
in
coming.
prison.
The Americans are coming.
So like okay. So this Polish guy who he can speak like 3 words of Swedish and then 3 words of English. It is quite interesting to talk to him. It's literally hand signals. He's trying to teach you like how to manage a difficult like machinery or a giant meat, like literally as a meat. And he's doing hand signals and nodding and pointing. I'm like, okay. He fucking prank called our like is it Arab friend? Like, this is the immigrant police. We are coming to get you. Oh shit! He literally bolted up from his seat and just ran.
Oh, poor guy. Oh, Poor guy.
And then after you ran, we could hear like someone laughing, like in the background.
I mean, language is quite the interesting.
Oh, it was so fun.
When I went to Italy, I was pretty much doing that.
Right, right.
I'm
So
genuinely surprised how little of Europe actually speaks English. I was just none of us went there.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like when I went to Switzerland, when I went to Italy, when I went to France,
Yeah?
like, I had to sign language all my stuff.
Oh, really?
Well, and pointing is like the universal human
Oh.
language.
Cool.
Um,
That is, dude, you're not wrong. Pointing and nodding a thumbs up works in every language.
and then every time you go to the metro, just go like, and then
We did that as well. We did
like
that.
it's universal. I mean, if you're on a plane, you just go to
Yep.
like the plane mode and easy.
It works. Yep. That is amazing, dude. We learned English at is it the age of 7?
Okay.
Like that is when we start learning English, and it continues until the end, basically. Until the grave. They just keep throwing English books at us.
Dude, why is Sweden full of fucking holes?
What do you mean?
It's like 90% water.
Yes. There's a lot of lakes. And you can't see it here, but there's also like, yeah, you have to zoom in a lot. Like there's a lot of what is it in English? Like rivers. There's very fast rivers, with torrents and stuff. Rapids. Yeah, they just go through basically the whole country. Yeah, there's a lot of water.
Damn.
It is cool. Yeah, if you ever want to visit a place with a lot of trees and water, come to Sweden.
Okay.
Don't crash into the mooses and deers. That's a bad plan. That happens too often.
Kind of funny how the world only has yellow and green.
Oh, you mean the landmass?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just yellow and green.
Greenland is white, which is still triggering to this day.
Oh yeah, yellow, green, and white, I suppose. And then I get. Is Greenland even a place?
Can we petition Greenland to change name? Can we fix this
Greenland
error?
and Iceland swap names.
Right? Can we fix this? Right, like today. Can we? Can we as a society just agree that they are stupid and need to change?
It's been a while since I've had just looking at the map of the world.
Yeah, same.
Dude, the Himalayas are far more like I'm in like satellite mode.
Hmm?
If you go to satellite mode, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm here.
And you see where India joins into the rest of Asia. Like I didn't realize there was so much creases in the land.
Oh god, you can literally look at the globe in satellite mode? Oh shit.
Yeah, like there's so many creases. Like between India and China and India, like Afghanistan is pretty much a whole crease.
Wait, where is Afghanistan?
The
I need to remove. Yeah, I had the big ass like infomercial on the left side. I'm like, wait, I can't see anything. There it is. A crease? Oh! I see what you mean.
It's just like when it's been rammed in. Well, of course it has by geological activity, but it's pretty obvious that it's been just rammed in at the bottom.
Yup. That's weird.
Anyway, so we're playing Overwatch?
Yeah, let's do it.
No one's playing. It's a dead game now. Wow.
It is literally a dead game right now.
It's become completely dead.
Fuck, dude. I thought we could go like invisible mode.
Oh,
After we play. If it doesn't happen like last time.
Invisible mode, no one's even online, bro.
Yeah, I know, but just still. So silly. Dude, looking at the map, I like remember when I went to Israel.
Went to Israel?
Yeah. We were there
Well-
for a week.
What did you do? When was it?
Literally sightseeing. It was like
What
I don't
sites are
know.
there to see? in
Oh,
Israel?
there's a lot of like cool temples that have now been blown up by ISIS.
Oh, do you mean like Jerusalem and all that?
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah. We went to see. Oh god, this is a reference you will not understand, but I will still say it. The temple from Indiana Jones.
Oh, I've seen that film.
With not the fourth one.
The is it the one in like it's got fake Indians in it?
No, that's in India.
Wait, the Indiana Jones one.
Pretty sure. I think it's the first one.
I've seen the like.
You've seen the one when they're in India and they eat the heart and they Kalima, Kalima.
I've seen that one. Yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah, not that one. But that's okay. That was one of the like when I was young, it was the scariest movie.
It was pretty fucking scary.
Dude, that heart scene still like has me scared to this day. I still feel like nauseous when I see like a body part like move and stuff. Like
it is pretty dicey. I will admit it's pretty mank.
like even thinking about my heart right now makes me queasy.
Hey, this is why I'm a deterrent.
Very true, very true.
I wonder how he's doing today, Indiana Jones.
Oh, well, he
Who's
died in the Star Wars movie.
Harrison Ford. Oh, he's dead.
No,
No, he's not.
no, in the Star Wars movie.
Oh. You haven't seen Star Wars, whatever. Oh, yes.
One day you will become cultured.
Thing is, people have said that, and then I watched Star Wars when I was like, okay. I think the reason why I never would like Star Wars was because I never watched it as a kid. I watched it when I was like 17, and then I was like, the graphics, my eyes, the graphics.
The graphics. Dude, all the effects are physical effects. There's like
I know, but
I know you hate it, and I think it's the best thing ever made.
it's just a bit, for me, it's a bit tacky. It's a bit tacky.
It looks like 1,000 times better.
And it's not a rom-com, so what can I...
Like, yeah, you have your, what do we call it? Your niche. And it's very, very easy and digestible series.
Hey.
I'm not hating on it, but it is true.
Hey. Well, slightly. Well, okay, fine. I have two niches. One being the easy to watch stuff I can have while watching dinner, and secondly is like, you know, I still really like Black Mirror. Like, I really like Black Mirror. I really like big brain shows, as I say.
Oh, yeah. I am too scared to watch Black Mirror.
You
I
need
am.
to watch Black Mirror. Like, it's not even scary. Dude.
It is horrifying. What do you
Okay.
mean?
Watch because Black Mirror is like you can watch any episode whenever, right? It's not a continued story. Watch Nosedive. Just it's got zero scary things in it.
Nosedive? Is it Black Mirror?
Yeah, it's Black Mirror.
I've seen up to like season 2 or 3. Wait. Oh, it's the phone thing.
The phone thing.
I think I've seen it.
You've seen it. Like,
See, he's
this
super
one has
happy,
zero.
and you rate someone, but then if you rate them badly, something
Yeah.
happened. I don't
Yeah.
remember it. It was so long ago.
Wait, so you have seen it?
Yeah, I've seen up to like season 3, and then I'm like, dude, I'm too much of a pussy to see more.
Come on, man.
I'm taking damage for watching this. Like, you kind of want to see it with someone.
No.
No,
Dude,
no.
Like, no, because like the gory scenes, like I still to this day, I always just look away from. I hate gory scenes. It's just gory scenes. I just like no. I like the plot too much to care about the gory scenes too much.
Oh, really? Okay.
I just look away at the gory scenes. That's about it. It's quite a powerful thing. Neck muscles. You know?
Fair enough.
But hey.
Like, I've seen one of the new episodes. It was Star Trek based.
Oh, USS Callister thing. That was kind of dicey. That was kind of dicey.
It is, yeah. No.
What do you
No.
mean, no?
No. Fuck that. Fuck that into oblivion.
It's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. Um, Archangel, that's a good one. It's got a little bit of gore in it, but it's actually a really, really good one.
Oh, is it the one when they enter like a video game?
No. It's like the parenting safety one.
Oh, wait. Was it the scene when like the mother looked at her like daughter having sex?
Kinda, yeah. Yeah.
Because you could see like through their eyes.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. No. 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 I'm not made for that kind of garbage.
It makes you think. But, you know. Hey-ho.
It is, yeah. It's a very good show.
Mm-hmm.
That I am too much of a pussy to watch, but I will watch it one day.
I take it you've never seen House of Cards, then. I take it you've never seen House of Cards.
Cards?
House of Cards.
No.
Okay.
What is House? People talk about it. I'm like, I don't feel like watching something about. Is it
politics?
Yeah, literally politics.
Yeah, it is literally politics.
Sounds like the worst time. It does, at least to me.
I mean, fair enough. Fair enough.
Like, what does happen actually? Like, I don't. I know one of the guys got trialed for sexual abuse.
Oh yeah, that was a bit dicey.
But the shows keep going apparently.
I mean, I think he left at the optimal time to leave.
Oh, okay.
But it's just the story of like how one senator plays the Congress and Senate to get to become president.
Oh, cool.
And surprisingly similar to how like our current Prime Minister Theresa May played it, but surprisingly similar.
Oh. Oh, that's interesting.
Sure. Well, it's like he like the way he did it was he was a vice president, and then he framed the president for doing something really, really bad. So the president was kicked out, and then he by proxy became the president. Because the thing is, like with the vice president is picked by the president, and you don't therefore have to get any votes or anything.
Oh, okay.
Or win an election. So pretty much you just get the president to win the election for you, and then you frame him, and then you kick him out, kind of thing.
That is interesting. That is a strat. No one is probably happy with you being the president, but you are.
Yes. That's exactly what happened with the Brexit vote.
Oh.
Prime Minister, after he said the vote, he was like, "Have at it, nation." Because to be fair, like he was elected. David Cameron, he was elected. But then Theresa May was like the substitute, like who wasn't elected. She just joined in and was like, "Yep, I'm the president now."
Damn.
I mean, she got re-elected a little bit later on, but like for the first couple of years, she just was like, "Yep, I'm here now."
That's crazy.
So what mode do you want to play?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, appear offline. That is one drawback of that. Which
No, I can do it. Or you can invite me as well.
I mean, yeah.
There are two solutions to this problem. Dude, I was gonna say with the Black Mirror episode, I think it was the first episode in the first series, about the prime minister fucking a pig.
Oh, that one.
Also turned out to be real.
Yeah.
That was
That
quite interesting.
That was. Honestly, I don't really like that one that much. It's kind of just like it was a bit too vulgar. Um, so I mean, it was okay.
Yeah, it was an interesting watch.
Yeah,
Let's call it.
yeah. It's definitely hard when you recommend Black Mirror to someone, and then that's the first one that they watch. Which is like,
Yeah.
it gets better, gets a lot better. Um,
it is rough. So what did you want to play?
anything, dude.
Dude, I do enjoy No Limits because it's so trash. It is amazing.
The summer game should be coming out soon, right?
Oh, maybe.
I have no idea, dude. Like, whatsoever. You know, I once used to remember when Overwatch, like my friends list, you had like 100 players online.
Oh yeah.
Now I have one.
It happens when there's an event. People come back.
No, I mean, just say like in general, even without events, like a year ago, I think we had like 70 friends playing.
Yeah.
But
It's happening, dude.
it's a shame. It's a shame. Only now they're fixing all the stuff that people are leaving for. But I don't know. I hope they come back. It's a fun game.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll find something else to play. Worst case
Far
scenario.
Cry.
Multiplayer Far Cry.
It exists.
No.
Yeah, there's a co-op in Far Cry.
Yeah, fuck, you're right. I forgot about it. I never played it.
Would highly recommend.
Haven't you finished this already?
Yeah, I still love the game.
Oh, fair enough.
Like, I play sandbox and world games far longer than just the story. Like, I finished the story of Watch Dogs 2 in like 20 hours, and then I've got like I don't know, maybe 100 hours in the game now. So, I just quite like walking around the world. And...
Cool, dude. So what do you actually do in the game? I don't know a lot.
Which game? Far Cry.
Yeah.
Well, okay. The premise. I think you know the premise. Of the game is like a cult has taken over a rural place in Montana. And it's your job to try and free the region of the cult. And like the game mechanics are kind of fun. Like the story missions are, I genuinely think really fun. Like they're all pretty unique. Like it's not repeated like there are elements that are repeated. Like you know you have to take down like you know strongholds and stuff, but
Yeah.
like the priorities are really different in most of them. And it's like a bunch of side missions which are all kind of fun, and like it's mostly a sandbox where you're given a bunch of tools to try and do stuff, and the tools that you are given are really fun to use. So like, I don't know. Oh, No Limits, damn it!
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah, time to get
It's
multiple
the
tournaments.
best one.
Oh
fuck, we need more Symmetras.
The boss of interest.
We need a Widowmaker as well.
Has she been thingied, updated yet?
What thingy?
Has she been updated yet?
No.
Ah.
Yeah, it's a shame. Yeah, but that game sounds cool. Dude, the one...
And it's a great music. Like...
Oh, but
the
yeah.
music is, like, 10 out of 10.
Because,
I
yeah,
fucking love
it's country, right? I mean...
It's country! It's like really so... It's great.
Oh, I'm glad. I'm happy for you. A country is probably my least favorite music genre.
Yeah. Okay. Come on, man.
But I'm glad you like it. I'm really glad you like it. Like, an open world game I enjoyed was Dying Light. If you've heard
That's
of it.
pretty edgy.
It is a like parkour open world zombie thing.
Okay.
Like you have your guy, and at daytime you fight just normal zombies that are slow and kind of garbage. There are some boss zombies as well, but they're generally just slow. You live in a like post-apocalyptic world on an island that just have been cut off from the rest of society. And the only thing you know is that people become zombies. They don't know why they're becoming zombies or whatever. So that is a big, big question mark. And just trying to like get food and anti-poison so you don't become a zombie.
I see.
And then when it becomes night, most of the zombies just become insane. They have like a 200% movement speed increase. They can park car after you, which they couldn't earlier.
Okay.
Like they just become insane. And they just start chasing you. They literally start chasing you until you get into a safe zone, which is filled with like is it fluorescent light? They can't stand light for some reason. Which is a pretty good drawback for us.
I see.
Yeah, it's a really funny game, and it's open world and it's long as hell.
Fair enough.
And it has co-op online, seamless.
Oh, good. How old is the game?
I think it's just 2 years. It's not that old.
Damn.
It's really fun.
It's a fun to play.
And it's long as hell. Which is for most people a good thing, but I'm like, come on, guys, this is come. And it's pretty similar in game style. Like there's range weapons, there's melee weapons, and there's the weapon I used for literally 98% of the game, a bow and arrow.
Yeah.
Yo.
That was pretty good. Like I like a good bow and arrow.
There was a bow and arrow in Far Cry 3, I think it was.
They got permanent wall hack, man.
Yeah, I know, it's awful. They were...
That's no point playing. It's no point playing sombrero.
Nope. It sucks. Oh no, our team is just feeding.
Let's play the easy character.
Doomfist versus Widows. Like, this is gonna be interesting. Hey, I got another kill! I have 2 kills.
He's popping.
2 headshots, 2 kills.
They're all above me.
They are literally everywhere right now. We're finding acid, our one weakness. So where are you, you fucks?
Bad acid.
Bad acid trip.
Too much acid.
Yeah, we could just get a lot of divas and not care. That would be pretty cool.
Divas? I guess, yeah.
And yeah,
Oh,
just face check. Can you stop worrying about life in general? Can have an Anna as well just to heal. Or just have better widows, I guess. We're getting a lot of kills. That's cool. Nice, Nate. Oh, you were the aggressive Anna. Oh. I'm like, this guy's a baller. No, it's a widow. The Reaper here. Same difference.
I heard they're making a new StarCraft co-op thing.
No. You're lying to
That's
me.
what Symbol told me.
Stop playing with my heart.
That's what Symbol told me, didn't.
Stop playing with my emotions.
Is it untrue?
They've taken so long. I have no clue.
Like I was literally downloading a patch like today.
No, you're lying to me. This
Well,
my dreams cannot be happening right now. I've waited for like 6 months for something to happen with that game. I really hope it is correct. It is. It's about damn time. Which is a reference to StarCraft 2, the first campaign. Which they literally say that line for line. Yeah. No, it's the other American boy.
Carrigan.
No, the other American. The fat minigun. Yeah, the literally bad boy. Stop having wall hacks up!
I don't like that guy.
He is, have you played the campaign yet?
Yeah, I played the free campaign.
Oh, have you played it all?
Yeah. The
Oh, cool. Yeah, so you have good reason not to like him. If you
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah. He
Literally betrays you.
Oh, he sells you out.
What is he doing here? No! They saw me! Did they? Yeah.
She's just eating. Oh my. Oh yeah.
All the winners just looked at me and like, well. We could just be a lot of Orissas and Reinhardts and just hold shields as well. Like a bunch of Orissas would be fine.
Like a 6 Orisa thing.
Yeah, 6 Orissas would be fine. Like they could never get through us. Like we need at least 3.
Well, I went to contest.
Nice, good job. Orissas is literally the biggest counter. Like, what can they do? As long as I don't fuck up my shield. Anna, please, don't run away from me. Anna, please, why are you running away from me?
I'm coming.
No, the other Anna! The other Anna is DPSing! Thank you! Yeah, just hold here.
Come back, dude, and... Wait,
We just need tanks and
you have
widows.
so much to live for.
Cool. Okay, we can just put it like here. It should cover basically all the places they can come from. We can move up a bit, I guess.
Oh boy.
Yeah, let's fall back, fall back. I'm falling back. Yeah, let's fall back. Stand behind shield, behind you. Here. I'm gonna put it around here every time. Because then they can't flank us very easily if you stand inside us. One of the windows is super low. I'm just gonna keep standing here. Should be pretty fucking fine.
Oh no.
No, let him die, let him die. They're too aggressive. They're literally too aggressive. They're buying time. Yeah. It's okay. Still a golden limbs. Oh, good job. Where did you jump? Wait,
We got a junk right now.
Oh, that is the counter they needed. Widow. Oh, another Orisa. He has learned. He is adapting.
This is so nice. This is just.
Yup.
This is so nice.
Yup, I told you this is the strat. What the fuck? The widows are swapping. They're panicking. And we still kind of.
It's all Reapers.
Yeah, so now we need to move up. Now we need to stand like right here. Because then we have line of sight from all directions, basically. It's hard for them to teleport around. Yeah, even though if he...
Ooh, that's not...
Oh, the... Turgan did literally nothing. Crap.
Oh boy.
I'm not sure what a counter to Reaper is, because I never play against them. Everything ranged, I guess?
Cool, dodging and staying alive is hard. Baguettes?
Yeah, Baguette is really good.
No, that again is
It's not the best, but it is good.
more.
Yeah, Mora is fine. Anything with range, I'm gonna say, is okay. That's why I'm calling console.
I mean support as well.
Yeah, of course. You have a Tracer now? If it's swapping from Reapers, we can swap back again. Thank you!
No Tracer.
Hope they don't have a ult yet, because that is literally gonna be the worst thing ever made. Pussies! Oh shit.
No limits, please. No, no. Actually, I can use a normal comp. No, man.
Oh. Yeah, I
Oh,
was as
Anders.
well. Yeah, I was a sniper for a long time. And then I'm like, fuck this shit.
There is a new map. Done.
No, wait, is it done? Is it ready?
Yeah, it's there.
Do you want to play it instead?
Gosh.
Can we talk
Sure.
and play at the same time? Like, okay, StarCraft 2.
I mean, how hard can it be?
Do you want to try? Okay, yeah, okay, sure.
Sure.
I feel like it's gonna be a clusterfuck, but I'm hyped. Oh, dude, I'm ready. I'm ready to fail so hard. Like, we could also just play on normal.
Should be fine.
Cradle of Death.
Yeah, I was pushing go brutal the first time.
I usually do that.
If it's a brand new map, I don't know if we should go brutal.
I usually just go brutal on my first try. It evens out, kinda. It is the best way because you just panic and scream, and it is amazing. But I feel you.
Hopefully, it's just a good map.
Invite me.
Oh yeah, I'm offline, dude.
Yeah, but I'm not, so you can invite me.
Oh, good thinking. Good thinking. Let me load in first.
Okay.
Sad they haven't released a new commander though. That's
Right. Oh.
Invite the party.
I just wanna repeat. The map is
Oh,
called.
this is so fucking loud.
Oh, is it? I don't think I've
What's
sound
it
on.
called?
Cradle of Death.
Sounds pretty edgy.
It is an interesting name for a map.
Indeed.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go random. Swap difficulty as well. And the map.
Okay, where is C? It's not even.
In the middle.
Why is it not alpha? Cradle of Death. Okay. Like normal, I guess. My boys.
Let's
roll.
fucking go. Change my hotkeys. This is interesting. I need to change my hotkeys because my mute button is apparently changing the windows in StarCraft.
Fantastic.
I'm like, okay, there's hotkeys. Global. Expand all. Oh, that's cool. But no, we don't want these. How do I destroy? Delete. Unbuy. Nice. Where's the next one? Oh, that's a good key. I should remember that. Here it is. Oh, fuck. The select all army units is F2, and that is my mute button.
Why? Wait, is that what you know? What do you use for F2?
I turn off my microphone.
Oh, okay.
Cool. What? Make a profile to save keybinds? What? Okay. Very confused. Yeah. So, let's fucking go, dude.
Pardon?
Let's fucking go! And now I won't just explode the game when I press my mute key. that is a good thing.
Use your artifact trucks to make constructs vulnerable to attack.
What?
Bring your artifact trucks to the target sites.
Okay.
This is like...
That didn't really explain anything. What is a truck? What is an artifact? Like what? I have more questions.
This is truck driving simulator. What StarCraft has become. We're still doing the D&D tonight.
Mhm.
Cool.
Like I'm still workshopping the the story.
Oh.
I'm still like I'm in two minds about how to do it.
Okay.
But I will fix it by tonight.
Oh, okay. These are some interesting loading times.
Yup.
Very interesting.
Dude, somehow I always get Alarak. Always. And I hate him with a passion.
Why do you hate him?
Because he is literally garbage. He can do nothing interesting or good. So I'm like, well, fuck.
He's got a cool spaceship.
Like, he has a really cool spaceship. Like, his abilities get buffed by buying the worst unit. Which means that if you want him to be good, everything will be weak.
Fantastic.
Oh, this music is pretty dope.
Wait, where's the second expansion?
There might not be one.
I placed him in these trucks
Oh, no.
so they can disrupt each sector before it fires on Dominion colonies. But I'll need
What?
you to escort them.
Oh, we have our own trucks!
Oh.
You'll find this
right.
sector just to the north of your position.
This unit will disable a nearby enemy gatekeeper construct. Okay. Cool. Okay. Thank God you're Terran so you can repair them. Because I fucking can.
He's got self repair.
Well, oh, they do! Oh, shit, but you can repair them as well.
Oh, good.
You have more repair. That's really cool. This music is pretty epic. I'm not gonna lie.
Good thing I don't have any self repair stuff. In the sense that all my flying stuff automatically repairs, so I never bother repairing anything.
You even have a ship that does it for you.
No, I don't.
Wait, you don't? Maybe you don't. I thought you had. Maybe not.
No, I don't.
Maybe not. I am crazy. That's okay.
Swan does, but wait, do we attack?
I'm very confused. I guess we need to attack.
Escort
Yes.
to a
So we
facility,
need.
yeah,
We need to bring
we'll
them
go
to
attack
them. Okay. Yeah.
in like 7 minutes.
Yep.
That's fine.
We have a lot of time. Cap. So you're still playing Hannon Horner.
Of course. Like, why would I pay anyone else? These are the best dudes.
Just everything you need. A ship, and some more ships.
Exactly. Does this come? Oh, thankfully it doesn't. It's not part of the selected army.
Hmm.
The thingy is not part of the selected army.
Oh, really? Because it's yeah, technically it's not an army. It's probably like half a builder, half a just a thing. Dude, the construction of this vehicle is so weird. It has 4 tires, window at the front, and just an energy globe on top. It's literally a truck with an orb on top.
Um.
Need more pylons.
I'm so poor.
You're only a student. You should be used to this.
Oh, wait a second. Oh my god, I'm messed up.
No,
This
no
is-
mess up.
Oh well. Oh well. Do you want to see some interesting building placement?
Oh,
This is some interesting building placement right here.
wait, which one?
Sound of that.
Oh.
This is-
You can lift
10
them
out
up
of-
though. You can lift up
No,
your
I can't.
engineering bay at least,
No, I
right?
can't.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, Shab. Oh no! That is very spicy.
This is what peak building looks like.
This is what peak professionalism and gameplay strategist comes up with. Yeah, we need to attack a little bit.
We're done with the research.
We're done with the
The
research.
artifacts in
Oh,
your
I
truck
see.
will disarm this construct.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
What is happening? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Wait.
Oh, that thing is like one shot.
No. You get the
What?
take the truck. It disables it completely.
Did you see that?
No, I didn't. Go back. Take some more damage.
Not waste
Hello?
my time. State your request.
Hello?
Hello, yeah.
Only
What? What
He
happened?
slightly died.
No. Don't speak. Horrible, Lou. Don't scare me.
Okay, there's a dude here.
Yes.
He is mega spooky.
Dude, let's fucking go, dude. Bring the truck and it should take damage.
It should take damage.
Yeah, it can't attack you if you bring a truck.
Oh really?
Yes.
Upgrade is
Now
ready.
come, let's go.
I don't know.
Let's go. I'm bringing my truck as well.
with this choice.
Let's go! Get this boy!
As I desire.
Yep. Look at that.
Good work. It's one
That
less
was really easy.
construct to deal
Yep.
with.
How shall
Wow.
you serve me?
Wow.
Let's take the left one first.
On the battlefield.
Hostile forces sighted. Be on alert.
What is it?
I need to build my strike platforms, man.
Oh no. There's no time. Oh, they're attacking me.
My
No!
most prized possession.
Shall it be?
Let me
Oh,
get my
it's
truck there. Is that my
literally.
truck? That's your truck, by the way.
Yeah. It's my boy. Need this. Oh. This music is pretty fucking epic. I'm not gonna lie.
Friendly reminder. We only have so long to finish off the sectors.
Oh!
Reminder. Alright.
Yeah. Let's get the last guy now.
Shall it be?
Wait, are you building an expansion? You are.
I mean, makes sense, right?
I didn't even notice those were mineral patches. Oh, move an artifact truck to the left
For
side.
the other truck.
You see where there's like a green circle and a square? Yeah.
The hour is upon us.
So what is gonna happen?
Move out of the blast radius. Quickly.
Oh shit, run! They're gonna destroy everything!
Wait, my expansion!
Cancel command center!
My
Cancel it! Escape!
Oh well. It was nice knowing your expansion.
Yeah, you get back 300 at least.
Serve me.
Oh god.
Dude,
The
I'm
truck
flooding
is
so
gonna
badly right
die! Truck, no!
Okay. This leaves us with 3 more sectors to destroy.
I shall see to its destruction myself.
We have lost truck.
Both of your trucks have arrived.
Rip in peace, truck
Focus
leader.
on getting the trucks to the sector west of here.
now. Oh boy, I'm spooked. Okay.
Oh, Shab! Oh.
So
What?
No, it was nothing. I'm not.
you address the high
What?
These
Okay,
research
so
the
outposts
the
are
reason why I
transferring
couldn't
data
hear
so
me
we can build additional weapons elsewhere.
is because
You have time to escort your truck to 'em. It'll
I,
disrupt the connection.
pressed
Destroy the
F2
target of
in this
opportunity.
game,
Uh-huh.
and F2 mutes my Discord.
So shall it be.
Alright.
Yeah, and I press F2 to pick my units.
Okay.
Do not waste my time.
So every time I pick my units, you can hear
I
me.
thought you changed that though.
I apparently didn't.
Oh.
I thought I
Damn.
did that as well. Give me a second. Give me. Carry me, please.
We've got 10 minutes, it's okay.
The Death Fleet is standing by.
The Death Fleet expanding by. Where the fucking shit is it?
Grading stuff.
It just didn't work. I feel like it just didn't work for some reason. Grid for lefties? That shit.
The enemy is targeting your truck's coordinates. Keep an eye out.
Oh boy. Oh,
I don't know.
boy.
Fuck it. I just control them by hand.
Oh.
Oh, is it
boy.
happening again? Bring your
No,
next
no,
truck.
no, No,
Where's-
no. It's not happening again. It's just
You address
something
the
happened.
Oh, what?
Oh.
happened?
Forces are under
That
attack.
was like a bomb,
Oh god. So scary.
which was a bit confusing. So,
Yeah, I
hey.
need to build stuff. I totally didn't do that while I was AFK. Need robotics back. Like, it's still normal, thank fucking Christ, but still.
Yeah.
Still. It is no bueno.
Just make a bunch of Reapers.
Yeah, I'm just spending all of my resources at once, which is always a good plan.
You address the high.
Gonna go again?
Yeah, let's go.
An enemy attack moves towards our base.
Oh. I'm
most
blind.
unwise.
Most unwise. There's my car. I found my car. Yeah, let's defend first and then. Oh, I see you have some mines.
Just some.
Let's see what happens when we let the mines do everything.
Oh. Was that it?
Mobius Research Trust is
Yep.
almost finished uploading its data.
Yup,
Oh yeah.
this is normal.
Uh,
Oh, there's your truck. Oh, cool.
Do not
Good job, good job.
Looks like Amon's minions have found your truck's
Watch out.
location. Expect an attack soon.
your thing's gonna die.
Good.
That's not the right response.
Let's just go. Fuck it.
as I will it.
We don't have the time to mess around. Oh Jesus, that's a lot of damage.
I agree with this.
Well done. Construct's down.
The Death Fleet descends upon this world.
Allied
The
forces are under
Death
attack.
Fleet descends upon this earth.
Only destruction awaits our foes.
Oh, I see your bombers flying.
Allied
That's really
All
cool.
hail bombers.
Bombers are the bestest unit.
Wait, I already have 5. Cool.
What?
Cool.
Of course I am needed.
Of course I am needed. King Alarak is such a
That's one
fucking
truck
douche.
Get to safety. It's about to blow.
Oh no.
Run
that's-
away!
Of course I am needed. Only because I will it.
Truck, no! Flee! Don't die, truck! Come with me!
State your request.
Getting gas already.
Like, I do like there's just a giant red skull on top of your unit if it will die. That is a pretty handy
Need to
side.
get trucks to 2 more sectors.
Should we do the bonus?
Yeah, sure.
Its demise.
Sure.
Complete.
Sounds good.
My team strapped together some new trucks. Head east and you'll find the sector before you know it.
Thanks, trucks.
I agree.
Wait, oh! Okay, sure. Oh, a truck has its own hero portrait?
No.
Allied forces
I
are under
didn't see
attack.
that. That's really cool.
These research outpost started transferring their weaponry data as soon as they noticed your presence here. Would you mind taking your truck over? Its artifacts will sever the connection real quick.
Oh, we need to bring our truck here.
Attack.
Do not waste my
Good thing we did.
as I will.
Oh, no, 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 you're dying! You're dying!
It's okay.
Upgrade is
Your
ready.
truck is not even close!
It takes 0 damage.
Yes!
I thought it takes some damage.
No!
Oops.
Research outposts seem to have had trouble getting a signal after all. Crisis averted. You did it.
Cool.
Construct's just rubble now. Bad news, Commanders.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Attack wave is coming for your truck.
No, a truck! They're attacking it! It's 4 guys! 3 guys!
What? What's happening?
They dropped first a set of 3 guys and then a set of 4 guys. A total of
Oh.
7 enemies. Whoo! That was scary.
Watch out.
That was scary. Yeah, dude. Normally it's too easy. That's why I always play on the hardest difficulty. Sure, it might be stupidly difficult, but at least.
Yeah. Yeah.
State your
Yeah, I'm coming. Let's attack.
I'm hoping my truck is here somewhere.
Bad news, Commanders.
Oh, it's
Never
alone.
mind, it's over here.
Oh god, bring it here! It's getting. Look, they're dropping air units on him.
That's okay.
No, he's gonna die.
He's fine.
Allied forces are under attack.
He is. Look at him being dead.
Look at this. He's being perfectly fine.
And I see you airdropping fucking planes across map. Like, well, never mind.
Okay.
Yes.
Right, it's time for this. The thing has come. They're all dying. Wait a second, they're coming to our base.
Yes, we're fine. Yes. Fuck.
Allied forces are under attack.
Dude, my trucks are just like, why are they not
One of our
F2able?
pylons is under enemy.
Get him, boy.
Allied
Get him.
forces under attack.
Well done. Construct's down.
so shall it be.
That is the problem with having someone recommend you to change your stuff. And like, well,
Come on, truck.
nothing works anymore.
You better hustle if you want to stop that research outpost, Commanders.
I'm hustling. Oh yeah, we can get the bonus first.
Allied forces are under
yeah.
attack.
The death
The enemy is targeting your truck's coordinates. Keep an eye out.
For what? Where are we keeping an eye out?
Allied
Your
forces
first
are under
truck's in
attack.
place.
Oh crap, my truck. Yeah, you need to bring your truck, I think.
No, my truck is in place.
Yeah. Oh wait, is it my truck? Oh, it's my truck. Never mind. I'm coming. I'm bringing it to the thingy.
Wait, but the thing.
Yeah, you don't have a truck there.
Ow! Yikes. My babies.
Yup. They're dead.
That's okay. That's okay. I can get some replacement babies. Battle cruiser.
Oh, do not enter. The truck is goes right in. Stupid truck.
Who goes in the fleet?
Who did? I did. So we need to
Okay.
bring.
Wait, is that it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm just bringing the truck here. Cool. Yeah, I'm maxed in everything now. Except upgrades. Because upgrades are for scrubs. And good players. Luckily, we are both at the same time.
Our enemies are picking up the pace.
It's a conundrum.
Wait a second. I used all my precision strikes.
Oh no, we're gonna lose! No!
Hurry up before it goes up in flames.
Oh god. Everything out. Everything out. F2 out. F2 out.
I got you, dude. My lasers will defend us. Bzz, 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 bzz.
What?
Good. We killed the attacking force. Are we down? Or is it one more?
One more sector to go.
Oh, there's one
You
more.
can do this.
You kidding me? One more?
That is all?
That
Come
is
on, Mira.
all?
Calm down, Mira. Mira, calm down.
2 spare trucks have been prepped.
No
for you.
calm. Only
This sector is
stress.
south of your current base of operations.
My light bulbs.
No!
My keyboard's light bulbs are... What?
Wait, what? Do you have lighting on your keyboard?
Oh, no, never mind, it's fixed. Okay.
Cool.
Search complete.
Problem averted.
Cool, cool, cool.
As I desire.
Get over here, Carl. Let's go.
Is that... Okay, what the fuck is my car?
I don't know.
I've significantly lost it.
Press F4 and you will find him.
Oh, there we go.
Upgrade is ready for use.
You did it. The construct's just rubble now.
Of course I am.
Allied forces
All
are
of the
under attack.
lasers.
So shall it be.
Wait a second.
We can't let our crew die after all we paid them.
This game can never handle all of these units.
Yeah.
It is. I have a feeling it is the optimization. Because even if you get like the lowest, it will still just crumble when there's all these units and effects.
Looks like Amon's minions have found your truck's location. Expect an attack soon.
No. No, they're not. Too.
Allied forces are under attack.
That's one truck down.
All fleet personnel, move out.
Oh, we just win? Oh! Oh, no, our armies! No!
Gonna regret this day. Couldn't have done it without you,
Jesus. We just suicide bombed everyone.
That was kind of meh.
Yeah, that wasn't the bestest mission.
Slight meh.
The ghost was really cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, yeah, it's okay. It's more to play. That's
Exactly.
That's fine. Could be worse.
Well, I'll take, I suppose.
Yeah.
Took them 9 months to take one, but that's okay. Go.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know. I'll make you host. I'll do.
Sure. Let's play some random.
Some ranked.
No, random. Dude, are you ready for some of this? Is your body ready?
Yes, it is. It's time for my 8-click army of death. Yeah, that's why I love playing Phoenix. You can get like the golden armada in like 5 minutes.
What? 5 minutes, really?
Something like it's pretty ridiculous.
That's crazy, dude. Dude, you've been leveling like a beast. Damn.
I suppose, but then again, I'm pretty much a one-trick between Phoenix and Hannah.
Oh, fair enough. I play every class, I guess.
What a nerd.
Feels bad, man.
You even play Zerg, that scum.
That is only for scrubs.
Truly
And
despicable.
only gentlemen plays Protoss.
Exactly. Turtles and the cool plane dudes.
Cool play dudes and women.
Dudes and dudettes.
Oh.
Are you real? Sorry, I've been here a while. Terrazine, not the best for my sanity.
I like this guy.
It's not. In case you are real, someone out there's been messing with my harvesting bots. Would you mind
Not
keeping an eye
again.
on them for me?
I got you, fam.
Oh, yeah. my first Stargate. Over there. Let's make the fleet beacon.
Oh. Oh shit! Yeah, we get automatic gas. I forgot. Oh. Hashtag game changer.
Truly.
Come on, this. Why is it so expensive? Come on again.
Who are you playing?
Borazun.
Nice, nice.
Intensive hammering.
Pardon?
Is your roommate building something?
Oh, no, that's just construction people outside.
Really? You can hear it that loudly? Oh god. That's
It's
unfortunate.
whatever. It's whatever. I'm so poor. Not enough resting gas, really.
You acquire additional Vespian gas.
I mean, I guess we'll just get everything else. Let's get all the upgrades. Oh no, that was down. Whatever. We need two. Right, wait. Yeah, we need 2 forges.
Our foes are headed for us. Be ready to defend.
I've located a soon-to-be active geyser. Make sure to escort the bot I'll send to harvest it.
I pass twilight. I am intrigued.
Can save you in a second.
Zerg forces
Yep.
sighted.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Time stop online.
Time stop.
From the front.
I'm gonna go clear your thingy.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so now we need this. Then we need Dark Templar thing. Twilight Council.
Okay, I found double production.
Whew.
Okay, I'm sending a bot to collect the geyser's terrazine. Don't let it get destroyed. Good morning, commanders! The enemy's eating my bots for breakfast!
Good morning, commanders!
Spin, Torrent. Good job, Phoenix.
Good job, good job.
I'm picking up some hostile forces headed for my bots. They must really want that terrazine.
They do, they do. Zip, 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 zip. Phoenix is spinning, twinning. Yeah, I just want to get that one. Right, yeah.
Allied forces are
Carrier has a.
Bots. Jeez, commanders! Can't you keep a hold of aggro?
Nope. We can't keep a hold of aggro. It's really hard.
Yeah, everything's fine.
Harvesting bot
Everything
is
is fine.
returning now. You'll have to continue guarding it
What's
until
it
it
looking
arrives.
about?
He's just screaming like, come on!
Holy chill. Okay.
He probably has a drug addiction with the terrace.
You know, small
My
things,
bots
small things.
are back. That means it's tea time. The tea is for terrazine.
The T is for terrace. Okay.
Do I have Colarin?
More geysers
Hmm?
will
Yeah, I
be
do.
active
Nice.
soon. And don't ask how I
Got
know
my
that.
homie.
I just do.
Oh. Get him, get him. I need some Corsairs. Need to get this one. Oh, we can afford it? Okay. Okay. Oh, it's 300! It's so expensive! Jesus Christ.
It is a good day to die.
It is a good day to die. That is pretty fucking depressing. That is some dark times if that is your attitude.
I think the bots are telling me they're rolling out, but I could be wrong. They've lied to me before. Those little miscreants.
Okay, there we go.
Hostile forces are advancing on my bots. Have they no
Oh.
respect for science?
Nope, no respect.
These guys
Oh,
are
nice.
smashing my bots to pieces.
Phoenix
I really
is
don't wanna
being
pick
a
up after
bro.
them.
There we go.
Nice, nice.
The other one.
It is a good day from the shadow.
Allied forces are under
Okay.
attack.
I got my AoE yet? Yeah, I just got it. Nice! Dark Templar is so fucking good. Now we get the blink
It's a
as
good
well.
day to die.
And you got the Corsairs.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Okay,
They are
the bots should be
amazing.
on their way back. I need that Terrazine commander.
Probably one of the best units in the game.
Experiments.
Yeah, come on.
Enemy forces
They
have
are
converged on my bots.
crazy. Oh,
Everybody get in there.
no, not our bots! No, 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 I'm not gonna make it! No! Yes! It has 8 HP!
Base.
Not even
Nerazine,
close.
ignite
I almost
your
knocked out my
base.
computer as well. Holy shit!
What?
I got so excited we saved it. I just open up my legs and I almost knocked down my computer on the floor.
Right. Too much excitement.
Looks like
Cannot
we're
handle.
making progress. It's gonna take more Terrazine than that to finish my research. That's right.
Seats.
Upgrade is ready for you.
Oh, they're destroying my base? Oh
Research
crap.
complete.
Oh.
I didn't know this.
Activity.
Oh, thank you.
That can only mean one
Thank
thing.
you, sir.
More
Cool.
geysers!
Okay. You work there.
I'm taking Terrazine directly out of the majestic Belshire gliders. You might want to stop them if you can, commanders.
Oh. Oh, the flying monsters? Is what's giving us the Terrazine?
It is a good day to
That's cool.
die.
I didn't know that.
We move unseen.
I need more units.
Hey, my eight-click army is coming together.
Yay!
This is what I'm dreaming of.
Hey, the bots are leaving, and I didn't even get to pack them a refueling cell.
Does he feel like he is their is
Yes,
their
yes,
mother?
he does. He
Oh
does.
really? Oh, that is
I see
adorable.
you, enemy scum! They're going to attack my bots, commanders.
He's so cool.
Allied forces are under attack.
I fucking love this guy.
Made to last
I don't play
forever
this
and
game
being
with sound on
destroyed.
usually.
My bots, of course!
I do not.
No.
Huh?
But I have it
Really?
now and he's like he's just screaming.
I must have inside it, yeah.
So,
I
try
love
free
this
it
guy.
sooner than later. If you have a heart, that is.
If you have a heart. Holy shit, that is harsh.
Now we have.
A heart? Yes, I hope. I do hope.
Officially full Stargate production
Ooh!
of nothing but carriers.
My bots
Damn,
are under
dude.
attack! My bots are under attack!
He is so excited.
There you go.
Allied forces are under attack.
Please, please, stop the enemy from breaking my stuff!
Wait, I need more. Yeah.
Come on home, little bots. The commanders will protect you.
We will try at least.
Allied forces are under
Hey,
attack.
hey, they're attacking my bots! Commanders! Well, you're almost out of time to prevent the Belshire glider's death, commanders. If
What?
you were ever planning
Oh,
on
that's
it
50
anyway.
seconds. Ah, I didn't get there.
I can try. If you can defend for a second.
Skies are mine.
Allied forces are under attack.
I'm taking that. Yeah, I could just
My
go straight
bots
for
are
it.
taking damage! Terrible, terrible damage!
Oh boy.
Stopping time now.
Hey, great job, commanders. My bots are safe and sound. Do you do this sort
They're
of often?
swarmhosts?
Yep.
My
Yikes.
bots are taking damage. Terrible, terrible damage. You know, I never
Hey,
noticed
I got
those
it.
floating around here before. I
Oh,
wonder
nice.
where they came from.
The enemy moves against our base. Show them the folly of their ways.
So there's another one, right? This is just straight above, or
Yeah.
Okay.
The other one, yeah. It's her.
yeah. I'm sending my dudes there.
I need to upgrade stuff. I forgot.
Allied forces are
If you
under
can
attack.
defend, I will do
That should be
this.
fun.
Okay.
Okay. Two
Wait, at
twos
least on
coming
the
along.
fire side. Okay, good.
Allied forces are under
Invisible.
attack.
What you gonna do now, punks, when everything's invisible?
That's a good little bot. Welcome home. I missed
Like,
you so
everything's low.
much.
One of my
Man,
carries on 1 health.
Kerosene is hard work. We've only got about half of what I need.
How to do 0 damage.
The shadowed path. It is a good day, Sudzai.
Another Belshire glider's being drained of its terrazine. Do you think you have the time to set it free? Some geysers are going to be opening in a few moments. My bots can smell them.
Smell them.
Is upon us.
Allied forces are under attack.
Pew 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 pew.
Hey, did you happen to save any of the extracted terrazine? No? Okay, well, that's okay.
Thank God, it's not a threat addict. Thank God. Like I do enjoy my pylon collection here.
The what?
My pylon collection. It couldn't be less organized if I tried.
Sending out the best of my bots. Best of what's left, anyway.
Okay.
No, I don't care about Dark Archons. They are the worst.
Everything is solid, right?
Yes, I don't need anything more. No.
Ah, here come the bad
Any one of
guys. Who are they again?
If you want some 10 out of 10 pylon collection, there's a good one here.
Oh, wait, where? Woo! That is pretty gosh darn organized.
Oh, come on! I can't afford to lose any more bots, commanders. They're all I have
Oh God, we
left.
almost lost. My hotkey, I fucking. Ah!
It's not even close, dude. It's not even close.
It
It's fine.
is super fucking
Wait,
close.
slightly close. Slightly close. Slightly much close.
No. Alright, okay, you defend the left one, I defend.
Okay.
We just sit on them. We will not move.
That's a good plan.
Please stop the enemy from breaking my stuff.
I'm trying, dude. It is quite hard. I'm easily distracted.
Exactly.
Allied forces are under attack.
Right. Cool. Single carrier. What the fuck are you doing? Oh boy. You know what?
Silverite Dragoon operation.
Upgrade is ready for use.
Do the E ability.
I don't have it. It's
Oh
cooldown.
crap! Well, goodbye, carrier. Nice knowing you.
It's okay. It's okay.
Dimensional strains
It's fine. They're just baiting him into to my.
And the race
Cool,
is on.
cool.
Which bot will make it back to me first? My money's on Gary. He always gets the best oil.
Gary. What a fucking name, dude.
Enemies attacking my bots. Jeez, commanders, can't you keep a hold of aggro?
Nope.
Oh yeah.
I'm not a tank. Come on, man. Don't do me like this.
How much Vespine do I need?
Allied forces
250.
are under attack.
Sounds about right.
Ready our defenses. Our foes are on the march.
These guys are smashing my bots to pieces. I really don't want to pick up after them.
Yeah, we need more
Good
flyers.
day, Sudzai.
We do a lot of damage, but we need more.
Okay. Alright. There's 2 more waves to go.
Commanders, bots. Oh,
Mhm.
those are mine. And they have terrazine.
Ah,
I've got almost all the terrazine I need. Keep it up.
Do any of your units heal?
It's a good day,
Hmm?
Sudzai.
Do any of your units heal?
Do you see my HP? Mm, okay. Yeah, I have 0 heals.
So
That is pretty fucking bad. I can give us a lot of shield. But if you stand inside the thing you're standing right now, the dark pylon, you get like 300% more shield.
wow.
Like regeneration, so it just heals your shield, but no like cold damage.
Okay.
You have a carry with 1 HP.
Yep, that is true. That is true.
Literally 1 HP. That's not bad. That is the definition of spicy.
Oh yeah, maxed down carriers. Damn.
Aw,
Feels bad.
I'm maxed out as well.
These are the last
This
few
is
geysers
truly the golden hour.
die.
Oh, the golden armana is just carriers. Oh, okay.
This is my favorite unit competition in entire Minecraft.
Oh shit.
I click over there, I click A, I look up BBC News, see what's going on in the
Oh
world.
god. So none of us can see invisible units.
No, I can. My
Oh.
friend group can.
Yeah, you can when you summon it. Yeah, true. True.
Not enough carriers.
Exactly.
Simply not enough carriers.
Very
It's time to
true.
sacrifice my drones. I think it is. I think it's time to sacrifice my drones.
I
You
think you're
don't
right.
need mineral income, like,
No, you don't. I have 5,000.
yeah.
Away! What? I thought it was funny.
This fucking guy, dude. This fucking guy, dude.
Enemy forces en route to my bots? It's just like Belshir said.
Wait, who is Belshir? I feel like he's talking to people he should not be talking to.
Well, the fungal growth on all my interceptors.
What?
Wait a second, dude. They're coming.
Oh shit! Time stop!
Activating time stop.
Dude, does that have zero cooldown?
Jesus.
Wait.
I feel like I have enough flying units and some pew here. We can just get some invis units for fun. That sounds about right.
Oh my, this is an interesting frame rate.
Yup.
This is...
Yup. The game is maxed out at 60 FPS and the game is just shocking. It is no bueno.
Okay, I have 30 workers.
I have 10.
10?
I have 10 workers.
Okay.
Because I get like free gas without workers.
Really?
So yeah. But like if you see it my
Oh boy. Oh boy.
yeah, it just sucks it out.
The enemy's eating my bots for breakfast. Heading home.
Okay, you stand on that, I take the ones above.
Wolves on the
Okay, okay.
The arbiters fly again.
This one is mine.
Good. Now I can see invis as well. Good strat.
Good.
The only problem is they are not invisible and all my other units are, so they will just insta-die.
Prepare yourselves. The enemy is inbound on our base.
which is a problem. Oh crap, I'm being fucking pincer maneuvered!
One of our pylons is under enemy fire.
The enemy has discovered us.
Allied forces are under attack.
Oh, there's too many red marks where I'm being attacked. I can't see anything!
The FPS is too long to see anything anyway.
Oh god, I have like 10 FPS, barely. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I need to Google if there's actually a way to stop that, but it's just stupid. Happens too often.
Upgrade is ready for use.
Oh, we're doing it!
Oh, it's done.
Soon, this last guy? Yes, no, I'm taking this.
I'm seeing that.
I have objectives to complete beer pack.
Allied forces are under attack.
Time stop online.
This is what peak army design looks like. This is what peak Rome looks like.
I've lost a map on Brutal because they only went carriers. They are so expensive.
But this guy like gets them out so quick. Like
Yeah, I
that's
played. That was the guy I played where I lost.
Really?
Yeah, because we played the zombie map when you're in the middle and you have so little resources.
Yeah.
Yeah, they died somehow and I had a few amounts of them. And they killed my small ships before they could do anything. So they were just a drain on my resources.
Oh wow. Damn.
It was crazy.
That kind of sucks.
Yep, I think we played that map together. It was a while ago. It was a really long time ago.
Yeah, we did, yeah. But I don't think we played in like carrier.
I played a lot of things. Yeah. Do you wanna play more or just chat for a bit?
I don't particularly mind.
Dude, let's talk some garbage.
Okay. Man, I wish Rainer was a cool dude.
Dude, Rainer is pretty cool though. Isn't he?
Like, I wish his Hyperion was just a unit. Like,
Oh, okay.
I just want to fly a Hyperion. I just run about in a Hyperion. That seems pretty cool.
Ah, that is pretty cool.
Oh, the Steam sale has started.
It has. Is anything you're interested in?
No.
No.
No. Not really. Like, but again, I should have a look at stuff, but not really. Like, there aren't any games that I'm jonesing for.
That's fine, man.
Like, the only games that I really like are open world games, and there aren't any that I know of that I really.
Dying Light is pretty cheap.
I'll have a look at
The
that.
one I talked about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool.
And you said you don't like spooky stuff. This is literally spooky stuff.
It's not spooky. Well, it is, but it's not. If that makes sense. Like, yeah, it's like, as long as you're not out in the night, you're okay. You have to be out at night at times, and it terrifies me.
Did you ever play GTA 5?
Yeah, I did. I finished it.
You finished it?
Mm-hmm.
That was such a good game.
That was pretty good.
I probably invested like a good 1,000 something hours in that game.
Oh god.
Like, I've played 420 hours on PC alone.
Oh.
And I had it on the PS3 as well. Back in the day. Until that forever done.
That's cool, dude. Yeah, I borrowed it from a friend on Xbox, and then we moved away. So I'm like, oh no, and then I didn't play it for like 4 years.
Oh.
Then I'm like, oh, it's on PC. Let's go. That was very fun.
Fair enough. It's definitely an interesting game. I think like the games that touch on like modern day issues.
Yeah.
I think those are like the most interesting ones. Like, it's half the reason why we really like Far Cry is that it touches on quite a lot of issues. There's this one side mission. Like, I think it's titled "Make America Great Again," and it starts off by saying like this old angry farmer dude with like a gun saying, "I hope you're not one of those Obama-loving libtards who come and
Whoa.
take all our guns."
Whoa. Limp tarts. Oh.
I mean, it's pretty funny, but like, the game takes a pretty funny stance on a lot of things.
Jesus Christ, dude. Jesus Christ.
But yeah. Yeah, honestly, the main reason why I love the game is because of like the flying. Like the sounds and the flying are just so nice. Like it's so realistic because if you ever flown small aircraft before, which I have,
Yeah.
it's exactly the same. Like the
Oh.
soundtrack and like, the music from that it's like the effects are very very similar. But hey,
That's cool, dude. Like I didn't even know you could use planes in that game.
dude, planes, like any game with planes in it, I'm sold. It's kind of the true requirements.
That's cool, dude.
Oh.
Like it is. I don't know. I didn't really enjoy the third.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like that was not for me.
I never played the ones before. Probably because I was too young for. Yeah.
Feels bad, man.
Yeah, I think I played them. But I'm glad I've joined in the now of gaming.
Good. I'm
Games are
glad.
actually good.
Yeah, and like the from you talking about it, sounds really cool.
It's that's just one music sound thing that I absolutely love in it, and like it sounds so good. And you know what I like all those months ago when I sent you that one cinematic of Nick, right?
Yeah.
The absolute mad lad with the plane. Like, in the game, I just like he's my favorite character in any game. Like in any game, he's just.
Oh
Like,
really?
the missions to do with him are just 10 out of 10. He's like the best unprepared dad ever.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah,
Oh, he's a dad, actually.
his wife is pregnant.
Oh.
And one of the missions, when she goes into labor,
Yeah.
and he's just like, wait, what do I do? Wait.
Nani.
He's got a good personality. The one game I'm excited about is this Just Cause 4. That should be fun when it comes out.
Oh. Yeah, I saw the video.
Yeah, it looks really good. Looks really good. It's coming at the end of the year, so.
I saw like a giant ass tornado.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking dope.
And like it actually has an airport this time, which would be kind of fun.
Oh really?
Because the airport was my favorite spot to hang out in GTA 5.
Oh, makes sense.
Just Cause 3 didn't really have a massive airport, so.
It did have a big airport, didn't it?
I mean, it had like military bases, like, which were like okay, but they only had military planes. They don't want any like civilian planes.
Oh, fair enough, dude. I did see like the giant multiplayer thing. Didn't they do an online thing for Far Cry 3?
Far Cry 3?
No.
Cause 3.
Just Cause 3. Yeah. Did you play it?
It was a mod. It was a community mod.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I actually tried it, but it's probably good. It's probably good. Like, I don't think very many people play the game nowadays, but because it is like really old.
It is super old. It is super cool though.
It's cool to see how these games are still pretty timeless.
Like I'm still surprised like the game got a fourth like sequel. Cause it's a really cool game, but like the premise, it's a I don't know, Southern American guy that just guerrilla war fights on an island.
I think that like people take it as tongue in cheek and like as it should be taken. Like it is just meant to be just ridiculous. The plot is like the plot of Just Cause 3 in terms of the actual plot. It was just like even the game was like, yep, this is just a meme of a plot. The main point of this game is just to dick around.
Yeah, very true.
And I'm glad that the game knows what it is and doesn't like trying to, do something it's not. Like if that game had a really serious plot, then I'd be like, I mean, okay.
Like the plot is pretty serious. Like with it's a horrible dictator that is just being awful, but then it's kind of stops. That is where it begins and stops.
Yeah, I've always had a soft spot for sandbox games. They're always just so much fun. Like, yeah. I'm also on this Battle Royale shebang. How are you playing Fortnite? How can one do that?
I don't know. It's fun. It's free. We actually on our second day of playing, we actually won the Battle Royale. Like we came first.
Wow,
that was pretty fun. Like I used my old strategy of being a horrible coward. I just hid and waited until there were like 2 people.
Were you playing solo?
I was playing with a friend, but he died 15 seconds into the match.
Fantastic.
So I was basically solo.
Fantastic. Well, that's impressive, dude. You won.
It was fun.
Single-handedly won.
Yeah. Biased. Okay. So at it's 100 people, right? I don't know. I honestly don't remember. Yeah, but yeah, it starts with 100 people. And we dropped and he just got insta-ganked. I'm like, oh god. Because when we landed, we saw there was a lot of people around us. So like, oh fuck. And I just ran like a coward. And he's like, nah. At least it's gonna be a fast, fun game. Like, okay. Yes. He found 0 weapons. And just got shot down. Then when they looted his corpse, I came from like mountains and just walled right down and had a poor SMG and just killed the squad.
Wow.
And then I hid and did nothing until there was 5 people left. There were 2 teams fighting each other. On the west side there was 2 people building a fort, and on my east side there was 2 people building a fort, and then I was in the middle behind a tree, just standing there, watching them using cool ass jump shots and everything, and just kept standing and hiding. I'm like, I'm not gonna.
Honestly, that's how the game should be played.
Very true.
In terms of all tactical and so on.
Yep. And then when there only one guy was left and he was looting the corpses, I'm like, brought up a sniper rifle and shot him.
It was bold of him to loot the corpses in this one.
Dude, when you've killed everyone and there's literally 2 people left, there's so much stuff to loot.
Yes, exactly.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And that was fun. That's a fun
game. It's interesting what impact games have to in people's lives, I think.
Wait, what do you mean?
Since well, maybe just American media, but in media in general, games are looked down upon historically anyway.
Yeah.
If you play video games for any time, you're addicted. You are an outcast of society. You have no friends. You need to go and see a doctor, and so on. That's a media portrayal of video games anyway.
Very true.
But I think that's significantly detrimental because games could help so many people. But it's never they're not given the chance because they're just nope. Well, time to go. time to not play video games because this thing on the TV says I'll get addicted.
Oh. Yeah, like that. Like growing up, with, I'm not gonna say, that they were media stupid, but like, they didn't really understand anything that wasn't a book, if that makes sense, or sports. So there was a lot of like backlash, when I wanted to like play a game or buy a game or whatever. Like when I was very young, well, like whenever I wanted to buy a game, I had to like, what's the word for it? Like I felt guilty for buying games, if that makes sense.
I see.
Like they tried to like guilt trip me to stop playing games, which is probably the stupidest thing you can ever do to a child.
Yeah. Yeah.
Guilt trip them about their hobby.
Yeah. Yeah.
They probably meant well, but like, yeah.
Well, like I think it's a case of it's understandable where, like, of course, you know, parents want to protect their kids and so on. That's just human nature, but like it also requires basic empathy of understanding why. Like your kid isn't just gonna stop playing video games for, you know, oh, I want to specifically do bad things. Like the kid's still trying to do the best of their situation, which I think it's very difficult to keep in mind while you're being a parent, because of course your main instinct is to nothing but protect.
Yeah. And they I guess they felt like it was harmful.
Yeah.
For my...
I mean, the early research, the early media was definitely geared towards that, right? Like the media was always like video games cause autism or something.
Yeah, true.
Like, I don't know. It's I wonder what the thing to avoid could, because okay, like we can look back and say the parents that, you know, stigmatize their kids because of their hobbies are not the best in the world. Let's put it lightly. And what will be in the future that we would need to avoid so that we don't become the same stigmatized parents. Because like one thing I have noticed is when I was in school, when I was in secondary school, I thought that no parent knew anything. Because pretty much like we had some, you know, problems in physics, problems in maths, engineering, whatever, and I think it was my dad and like a couple of my friends' dads. Like they're all engineers, they're all, you know, scientists, mathematicians, and they were stumped by like a really basic physics question.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, I wonder why. Like, why are these people who, you know, do this their entire lives as their jobs just stumped by a physics question? And then I'm here less like, and they haven't been in school for like, you know, decades and decades. I haven't been in secondary school for like 3 years, and I've already forgotten so much. I've forgotten ridiculous amounts. That when my sister asks me for help, I'm like, I don't even remember what this is.
Oh, dude.
It's funny how would you forget after school? Like I didn't realize it was this much. Like I've completely forgotten most of maths.
Oh god. I forgot most of the math, and I did it like a year ago. Like, how equations is a question mark now. I'm like, wait. What is an equation?
It's scary, man. It's like it's spooky.
But it's all right though, because we just forget the things we don't need. Because you actually don't need equations outside of like, well, if you want to start being an engineer for real, then you will need it.
I mean, yeah.
But I will not need it. Probably ever. I hope at least. Otherwise, I will just Google it and I will solve the problem.
That's what I do. That's what I do.
Literally, what my like when I was working at maintenance, the electrician literally Googled everything. He Googled like the maps of the electrical system and everything. I'm like, well,
Yeah. Like,
well,
that's what. At that point, this guy knows how to do it right. Like, he's not using outdated technology. He's not using outdated schematics. He's
Yep.
doing it right.
yep. It is interesting. I'm not gonna say that he's good at his job, but it is interesting.
Ah. Yeah.
He's doing his best, and that's okay. Dude, I'm pretty hyped for a lot of games, but I literally can't afford them. So that is a big like. Never mind.
I thought you said you're getting your massive bonuses at the end of the month.
Yeah, next month.
I mean, that's still.
So until next month, I have 0 money.
Well, yeah. Well, even you can buy everything next month. Like.
Yeah, yeah, true. But then the summer sale is coming.
What games do you want in the summer sale?
Neo is really cool.
Neo.
Yeah. It's Dark Souls in Japan.
Oh God.
Yeah, I love that. Is my kind of game.
Okay.
Oh, dude, I can't go to my wish list. I have 30 games in my wish list. Oh, Far Cry Primal is here. Have you played Far Cry Primal?
I don't know. Far Cry 5 was my first Far Cry.
Well, was it?
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I haven't played that. It looks cool.
Because it was all in America, and I had to take it.
Oh, yeah. It's which Far Cry did you play? Was it 5?
5.
Yeah.
That's the only one.
Far Cry Primal is set in Far Cry 4. If you
I know Far Cry 4 is in like Nepal.
yeah, this is where Far Cry Primal is.
I see.
Because if you look at the map of Far Cry Primal and you can compare it to Far Cry 4, it's literally the same map.
That's some pretty questionable. Oh, well, it's just we'll just move the timeline a couple millennia before.
Yeah, exactly.
Same map.
It's really cool. Another game is Owlboy. If you heard about that.
Nope.
It's like an open world Castlevania 2D game.
Oh, is it like the Dwarf Fortress thing?
No, God no. Do you know? Have you played Castlevania?
No.
Okay. Like you start as the really scrub. You have nothing. You can basically jump and attack. But as the game progresses, you find items and abilities and people, and you just become a beast.
Okay.
And this guy is an owl boy, so he can fly. And his main source of attacking is carrying around his friends, and they shoot for him. And he just fly around being useless. It is pretty cute. Oh yeah, here's a game you might like, Mad Max.
That's really old, isn't it?
Oh, 2015.
That's pretty old. Pretty old.
It's open world though.
Yeah, that's true. My only restriction on open world stuff, is that I really like it if it's modern and like real, and from a place that I know. So
that's a lot of restrictions.
yeah. This is like I'm not a huge fan of like fantasy open world. Like,
yeah, it's not fantasy.
I wasn't a huge fan of Just Cause 3's open world. Because there's nothing to do in it. Like, I love the mechanics in the game. Like, the mechanics are absolutely amazing in Just Cause 3. They're probably my favorite mechanics of any game. But the world wasn't that good. But to contrast that, like, Far Cry 5's world is amazing. Like, I absolutely love the world. And, like, Watch Dogs' world is just, like, the detail in Watch Dogs' world, I think, is the best world in any open world game.
Cool, dude.
Like, The way like every building is pretty much unique, and you can, there's a lot of pretty art in it. There's a lot of pretty art in it.
Cool. Yeah, I was just gonna say, Mad Max is made from the creators of Just Cause.
Is it?
I think it's the only game except Just Cause that I made.
I see.
Now they made 2 other games and they're awful. So no, they do not count.
It's 70. It's £4.
Yep. It looks cool. There's like a sandstorm mechanic, what I know.
Okay.
Because you drive around with your car and you take over convoys and fortresses and stuff. But like all of the super good stuff is inside the tornadoes.
Right.
So you just enter the tornadoes and you.
Oh, this is like the film Mad Max.
Yeah.
I see.
It's like, yeah, you're the lone wanderer traveling around, and the sandstorms are apparently very realistic because you cannot see anything, and just shit can fly around like giant rocks and stuff, and you can just die.
It does look pretty good. It does look pretty good.
It's apparently beautiful as well, but I've never played it. I cannot tell you. Oh, there's a game I really want to play. Heat Signature.
Okay.
This is probably okay. This is very open world. It is open galaxy, you might say. But it is. I don't think it's a game for you. You might like it. There's a lot of airships. You fly around a lot.
That's good.
Because what is the word they use for it? You are an operative, an agent. I think you're doing guerrilla warfighting again. So you're just flying around in your spaceship from, like, it's a top-down view, like StarCraft, basically. And you have your guy who you can equip with weapons, abilities, armor, etc. You can build. Can you build your own ships? No, I think you steal or buy them. So you pick a quest from your like pub or bar. Like, oh, you need to extract an agent or something from a prison ship. So I'm like, okay. So you fly to your prison ship. You have to actually steer it with your left and mouse button.
I see.
Like drag it where you want to go. And every spaceship has like not their own mechanics, but their own like security system. So some of them have like several doors, just one door. And to get to that door, they have just cameras to look for you if you're coming or not. And if you can avoid all of the security systems and you actually dock, then the game changes and it becomes a top-down shooter.
Really?
Where you
Wow.
can teleport, you can destroy airlocks, you can destroy. Apparently, they have what looks like glass windows, so you can just shoot a window and just fucking airlock the whole crew. And of course, you yourself can be airlocked. So you just fly out to space and you start suffocating. Then you can remote control your airship to pick you up. And it's its own minigame and it's super hard. Like, this game is brutal.
Is it harder than like Dark Souls?
It is on the same level.
Okay,
You will
okay.
die a lot, but it is basically an infinite game. It has thousands of stars to go to and whatever. But you're in ships, flying around looking for booty. and like when you okay, so whenever your pilot like gets airlocked, they don't lose stats, but they lose like their breath, or like they take damage. You can heal up normal kind of damage, but you cannot heal up space damage. So every time you get airlocked, you lose the amount of seconds that you can like handle being in space without protection.
Okay.
So if you want to keep your guy, but you don't want to use him anymore, you can just retire him, and he just sits in the bar just saying hello. He just sits in like your cantina where you get missions and just sits there being swag as fuck.
Wow. Damn. I mean, that's pretty good.
Like, it's a cool game, but I'm not sure if you would like it. I would be really hyped to see you play it. Because there would
What was
be
it
a
called
lot.
again?
Heat Signature.
Heat signature.
You will probably scream a lot. 'Cause it's like
It reminds me of the forest a little bit.
like this is top down. Like it is.
Yeah.
It's not third person, but yeah, the forest is also really cool. That's a game I'd want to play. I've been spoiled horribly, but it's still a cool game.
How have you been spoiled?
I know all of the story elements.
Of heat signature.
Nah, over the forest.
The story in that?
There's a lot of story in that.
The forest.
Yes, but it's like back end. It's when you finish the game, basically. Like when you get to the 80%, then the story just drops on you. It's a really yeah. It's really cool. Like you can find little pictures that Timmy has like drawn.
Mm-hmm.
You can get some voice samples that also tells you about the game. And there's literally a zone at the end of the game where it's just story.
Wait, but you don't own the game.
No, but I have been spoiled of it.
Oh.
I keep
right.
telling you.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, and it's multiplayer as well.
Yeah.
Cool ass game. Yeah, it's super cool. Let's see, do we have anything else? Dude, okay. Have you heard of Cuphead?
I have heard of it.
It is so fucking cool, and it's terrifying as well.
Is it like Doki Doki?
What is Doki Doki?
The game that all the weebs played a while back.
Wait. No! You mean Literature Club?
Yeah.
Oh god, that is also a terrifying game. You're not wrong.
Is it like that?
God, no, it's not even close. Like, people used to describe it as Dark Souls, but 2D.
Right.
Which is completely incorrect. But they say Dark Souls about everything. Everything that is hard is Dark Souls.
Okay.
So the Cuphead is a like 2D, like you see from the side, platformer where you shoot like Mega Man style. Do you know what Mega Man is?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it's like that, but it's just harder, and there's a lot of boss fights. Like there's just maps or like zones. There's just a boss fight.
Wow.
It is incredibly hard, and you can buy abilities.
It's nearly like a MOBA then. Not MOBA. Wait. MMORPG.
Yeah. It's basically an RPG co-op platformer shoot 'em up.
Huh.
And it's made in the old Disney style. So you would probably hate it because it looks old. It's made to look old.
Yeah, maybe, probably likely.
It's a really cool game. Like it starts off with like you play like tiny children and they go to casino and gamble all day. And I think their eyes just become dollar signs and they start gambling more and more and then they lose everything and the devil is like, "Oh, you can get your money back if you bet your soul." Like, "Oh, money!" And they bet their soul and the devil cheats. So the whole game is about like getting back money from the devil's customers and then fight the devil. It is the stupidest plot.
That's what the gameplay's good, right?
Yeah, apparently it's very good. Dude, I can talk about games forever. So stop me when you have enough.
Oh. I mean, one thing that's quite interesting about gaming is people get attached to different games and understanding why is the fun of it.
True.
I don't know, if you ask just two random gamers what their favorite game of all time would be, it's like completely different.
Oh, that's hard. That's really hard.
Like, if you had to pick one, what would it be?
Oh, God.
Actually, no. Pick one multiplayer and pick one single player. That'll make it easier.
Yeah, that make it a bit easier. Still impossible. Like the one that's giving me most joy is probably Overwatch. multiplayer wise.
Mm-hmm.
Single player, uh, probably Metal Gear 2, probably.
When did you play that?
Oh god, in like 2000 something. It was a really long time ago. I got it from like my family's friends because he was working at like just one of the biggest stores in the town, but like it had everything, literally everything. It had perfume, it has clothes, it has like furniture, it has picture frames, it has videos, movies, and video games. So they just had a what's it called, on the shelf, just games that were too old basically. No one wanted to buy them, so they had like become discounted and discounted. And this game cost like £2 in your currency.
Wow.
Like it was so cheap that they didn't even want it to take space on the shelf.
Oh.
Like, okay, cool. I'm like, do you want it? I'm like, yes. Yes. Yes, give it to me. Because I just wanted games. And it is probably the coolest game I played. Like, yeah, I have some bias because I was so young when I played it. But like, you can in games you can choose your difficulty. Like easy, normal, hard, whatever. You can pick first. I think it's like how used to shooters you are. There's like different. There's super strange. I can actually Google this. Wait. Difficulties. But yeah, you can pick your difficulties and then how used to the game you are. Like just shooters. And the choices you make completely changes the story. So when I played it, I picked like pretty used to this, and I picked pretty easy. And then I ended up as a guy with white hair called Raiden, who is like a secret operative from Fox Unit. They're called. You're secret agents of secret agents. I'm like, okay, this is really cool. I'm a white dude with a ninja suit that is super skin tight, and when you do a roll, just like scissor your legs in there. Like he just shows his crotch every time he does a dodge roll, which is very interesting game design. And I'm like, oh, that's really cool. And then my dad started playing it because he was like interested as well. Like, cool, yeah, you play. I'm gonna go do something, and I just went away. And I came back. I'm like, dude, how did you like the oil rig and with the white hair guy? He's like, what white hair guy? I was playing a dude with black hair on a boat. I'm like, what?
Oh, really?
What?
That's kind of cool.
See, it completely changes where you start. Like if you play the boat section, you end up later at the oil rig. But I just didn't get that, so I restarted and did it again. I'm like, oh, this is so cool. And it's two different characters, and you kind of need to play both to understand the story.
Yeah, I guess it makes it quite repeatable then, as a game.
Yeah, it's really cool. And like the combat is brutal. It's really hard. At least if you want to try and do it like non-lethal, which the game is basically made for you to do it non-lethal. Because at least in the third game, like there's a boss that if you have killed a lot of enemies, he is almost impossible.
So you get stronger with.
Yes, every enemy and animal, because you need to eat in that game. So every animal you kill becomes a ghost in the boss fight. Like he's what's he just called, like Sadness? This I think it was just the Sadness, and he was married to the Joy, which is it's a very silly genre.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty like, I don't know, yin and yang kind of thing.
Yeah, his name was The Sorrow, which is even better.
Oh, fantastic.
Literally a guy in a trench coat that is very pale and has glasses. The definition of emo. And he's bald. But yeah, he has died because yeah, one of the main characters killed him. Like the Joy, his wife, killed him because the army ordered her to. It's a very sad game. But yeah, we are the Joy's apprentice, basically.
All this was in the 2000s.
Yeah.
Wow.
It is
pretty in depth.
it is really fucking like it's made from Kojima, who has made probably the best stories in this century. Like the games are amazing, graphic wise, and the story is really good. And he's making a new game that is out this winter or next spring. Was it Death's Door? Have you seen the zombie TV show?
Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead, and the cool guy with the crossbow, whatever he's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is the main character.
They made a game after him.
Yeah. He got fired, because the company is corrupt. But he started his own company, and like everyone just threw money at him because he is so fucking good. Like people just lined up to like sponsor him.
Wow.
So he started his own company, and he's making a game pretty gosh darn soon. I want you to see the trailer, because the trailer tells you literally nothing. He is the greatest at making trailers and just being confused.
Aw, I mean, he seems like quite a lad.
He is.
If he's like,
he's really cool. Like I want. Let's see. Is this the shot? There's a very specific shot I want you to see.
did he send it?
Yeah, here it should be.
Okay, I'll take a look. 2018.
Let's see here.
Oh, this one! I've seen this trailer. Yeah.
Oh, you have?
I have.
It is so amazing.
And then there was that floating up in the sky.
Yup.
Like, this one's really grim. Like, this is actually a really spooky trailer.
It is incredibly spooky.
When's it releasing, this game?
They talked about it a few days ago.
Wait, it's coming a few days ago?
No. They talked about it a few days ago.
Ah, right.
It was like, it's super fucking cool. Like for reasons I don't understand. It's just babies can see them.
Babies can.
Yeah. So if you look at the thing, like the timer I sent you, they literally have a baby inside of a like water capsule, and it's the only way to see the monsters.
Wow.
Like baby rays can see them, I guess.
That's kind of scary, man.
It is super scary. It's a fucked
Like,
up
is
world.
it meant to be a horror game?
Like he always does this.
Wait, has he done it before?
Oh god, yes. He likes the metaphysical and strange and unsettling.
He's a weird boy.
He is a super weird boy. Like in the second Metal Gear game, he like the whole thing had one concept, and it was you will probably laugh when you hear it. It was about memes.
About what?
Memes.
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 What's a meme?
What do you mean? Like Pepe, like.
Oh, memes.
Yeah.
Actually memes, right? Okay.
It's crazy. Like the whole final boss just talks about memes. His whole monologue is about the meme of the world taking over everyone and brainwashing them.
And when was this game released?
2002 or something crazy like that.
And he foresaw memes.
Memes has been around a long time, but like he foresaw that the world would be consumed by memes and we would stop thinking for ourselves.
Wow, that's deep, man.
It is, dude. You should play his games. They are like, he is insanely smart. Like the story doesn't make sense most of the time, but it is worth the hassle. It is so fucking cool.
So you're saying this is the game that has the most impact in your life?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I think it has. How about you, man? What multiplayer single player game has had like the biggest effect on you?
Wow. I think in terms of multiplayer, probably League. Because
Ooh.
my closest friends have been on it. Like in terms of friends I've made throughout the years.
Yeah.
Like my school friends all play League. Like my friends at university, like my roommate, he plays League. So in terms of the way it has helped me stay in touch with IRL friends, League's definitely been a pretty massive thing for me. Like I've kind of never ever had something else where. I mean, of course, I made like so many friends on Overwatch as well. But none of my IRL friends play Overwatch, so which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, League. Like I still play League. Like I've played it for like it's been like years and years now.
Wow, shit.
I can't even tell. It's like 5, 6 years maybe. Like just continuous. Like I've never like ever quit it.
Cool.
Just always played it. In terms of like single player games, probably like of all time, probably GTA. Because as I said, I spent like thousands of hours in that game, and it was during the time where I was still like picking up, what's important in the world. And like I'm not saying my more
I was just gonna say like the horrible psychopaths of Trevor and stealing and killing civilians.
The reason why it's important is because like it highlighted so many issues, which like real life doesn't really highlight. So like, oppression, and, like diversity, and American gun crime apparently as well. Even though that hasn't, I haven't had to suffer through that.
Yeah, the unfairness of the world, basically. It highlights all of the horrible parts and degrading parts.
Yeah, it really does. It really highlights all the bad bits, but also the good bits. It's kind of refreshing.
It is.
I think.
Like, it is a very interesting game.
It's a pretty unique game. Like, and I think it's one of those old games that are still really relevant today. Like.
It's a good game.
It's pretty timeless. But it's kind of fun, like how like everyone has their own take on it. Like you've told me the story about this big brain game by this big brain guy who. But like the games that I play aren't nearly as deep. Like they're nowhere near. Okay, one game that I will say is like that I really enjoyed that was pretty deep was The Last of Us.
Oh, yeah, I played it. Yeah, it's a good game.
Yeah.
The controls are pretty gosh damn awful.
You have a PS3? Oh, cool.
Yeah, it is a good game. I just wish it wasn't on PS3.
Yes, if it was PC, man.
Yeah.
Like if it was PC, I really wish. Like, there's so many good games that I really want that are only available on PS3. Like, I really want to try Detroit Becoming Human.
Ooh.
You need like a PS3 for that.
Oh, dude, I've been watching videos about that game. Holy fuck, that's a cool game.
Yeah, like
I
think the best I can do is just like watch a playthrough. The thing is, every playthrough is so unique, and
like
it's silly to like. Yeah,
it's actually a like single player story game that you can play in multiplayer. Because like you have in the story you have 3 main characters that you follow throughout the game.
Okay.
So you can have like you can play with 3 people and everyone like picks a character and then you play through with that character. Like you just swap the controller around because it's completely separated until they meet each other.
Right.
Like the first guy you play is an android police detective, who specializes in solving crimes relating to rogue robots, and like talking down hostage negotiations. And I think is it 3 different ways that can happen. You can, like in the first mission, you can talk down the android that has abducted a small child.
Oh yeah, I saw in the trailer. Like,
Yeah.
like, kill the kid or.
Yeah. There's 3 ending, like 3 resolutions. I think one is the guy just shoots you. Like the hostage taker just shoots you, kills you, and then he jumps off and kills the baby or the child. The second one is he throw away his gun, but then he like swan dives with the child, and you run up and like take the child and throw her away, but you still fall down and you die.
Yikes.
And the third one is you talk him down.
Like, and the way that impacts the rest of the game, that's really inspiring. Like, that's pretty cool.
It's really cool. Like it's not super big, but like it affects a few things. Like if you die there and you play him later and you die again and you can die a third time, like people start doubting you. Like, are you actually made for this? Are you really a super robot made to stop the hostage and preventing crime? Like even your superior like android boss is like, stop dying. I need you to stop dying.
Stop dying.
Yes, it does. You're like, yeah, you need to stop doing this. So the guy it's pretty funny. Like you can get hit by a car, you can get shot. Like there's so many ways to die, and as only that character. Like the only ones I don't think there's any ways to die.
Yeah, like why are these games locked on the PS3? Like,
yeah,
it's just.
Metal Gear was locked to PS.
Like decision-based games, like they're just so amazing.
Yeah.
Why you gotta restrict them?
They're super cool.
I don't think there are any ones coming out like soon. It's
there's a what was the game you liked that was decision based with the D&D?
The Last of Us.
Yeah, it's getting a free game.
I mean, Life is Strange. Strange.
Yeah, sorry, Life is Strange. Yeah, it's getting a free update if you want to play it.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a standalone expansion that is free.
Oh, free?
Yeah, you play another character. You're not playing as the girl, and it's in a completely different region in America. Or was it Canada? I don't remember. You play as a small child with the superpower of his imagination.
He seems like a special boy.
He is a very special boy.
Very special boy.
He runs around with a cape and a face mask, even when he goes to bed. And he he's fantasizing that he's fighting like a monster, and it's in the middle of winter, so he's just made a giant snowman and puts like a firecracker like in his mouth. There's just a firecracker, and he's like, ha! And in his imagination, he fires a lightning bolt or something, and it just explodes the monster. But it's actually
that really sounds adorable.
It is super adorable, but it's probably not that deep because it's probably just a cute game.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, it's a shame. Like most games are just like not about that. You know.
Yeah. Very true. It's good to just have a game where you can feel good for an hour.
Yeah, that's true.
And don't have to be all depressed.
So what are you gonna be doing for the next couple of days? What, you have any weekend plans?
There's a Swedish holiday.
Oh yeah, there's festival we talked about.
Yeah, that I'm probably gonna avoid.
Avoid?
Because I'm too broke to do anything. So. Yeah, it's a lot about drinking, and I don't have any money to drink, so I'm just, no, let's not do that. So I'm probably just be on
How
my
about some
computer.
fruit juice? Get some.
Yeah, stream and stuff.
Mhm.
That's probably what I'm gonna do.
What does it celebrate again?
It's just a pagan festival of. Is it the summer solstice? I think.
Oh yeah. Like that was yesterday, wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh, was it yesterday? I
Yeah,
don't
it was
know.
yesterday. Some
I
solstice.
I've no clue, dude. But it's
My
yeah,
friends are, yeah.
like it's literally translated into the middle of the summer.
Well, that's pretty apt.
Yeah.
Um, pretty apt. I mean, it seems like you got a good plan going.
Yeah, it's I'm gonna have a good time. No worries.
Well, you also have the planning the D&D ship, right?
Yes. I am still thankful that the other group is a lot more. The word basic is wrong, but it's kind of apt.
Straightforward.
They are a lot more straightforward. Thank Christ.
What about are they in the village still? Or?
They are in the hunter's cabin.
Oh, okay, cool.
It took them 2 sessions to get from the village to the hunter's cabin.
They must be rolling really poorly.
Yes.
That's really unlucky.
One guy has almost died every fight. I think he has been like 1 life from just completely dying forever every fight.
Poor guy. I feel him, man. Dude, like, when I get attacked, I get hit once, I'm dead, like, most of the time.
Like, the guy is it 4 or 5 HP?
Oh my, that's worse than me.
Yeah, it's a lot worse than you. And you have plus armor as well.
Oh, yeah.
It is
That's because of swag.
Yeah, it's one of the best items in the game because it takes no slots. It's just on you. It is insane.
Oh. No, I like the whole. I think the D&D experiment has been pretty successful. Like I definitely enjoy it.
That's good. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of positive feedback. I'm getting some constructive feedback as well, and that is always
Like
welcome.
what?
I need to remember. Like there's a split of people who want it to be more story based, like the combat, which I think you would probably fall into that category. Like the fights would be more about you talk about the fights, and you just execute them instead of having like the grid of having the exact movements and attacking and like the math involved.
Yeah.
And it's more like you can just talk what you want to do, and I will make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
And I will just set some conditions that need to be made.
Yeah.
Which is probably the way I enjoy it as well most.
Yeah.
Because it becomes just more fluid and more interesting.
Exactly. Yeah.
So we'll probably try and make the groups revolve around that next time.
Fair enough. Then again, that does mean we'll get in my group 3 bards. And we'll just all just be talking at each other.
No. The other bard likes the math.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah. So that's okay.
Maths, am I right? Some nerds.
What else? Oh yeah, I was just involving. What's the word? Oh yeah, when I just told what happened. I've been wanting like more explaining of what you feel and what's happening with you. Like the players in general. So I've been adding it on my own, and that wasn't appreciated. Like if something happened, people just stayed silent.
Oh, right.
So I just evolved it, which I feel is fine if no one is talking. But we will see.
Yeah.
I gave some constructive feedback back, so I think he understands what I'm trying to achieve.
Not bad. Do you want to not be the game host next time, or do you want to be a player?
I don't know. I'm kind of okay with both. I probably want a break from this, for a few weeks maybe.
Yeah.
So I can just make a new one and just rest. Not have my whole weekend planned for like 2 months straight. I really enjoy it. I really do. I love doing this.
I get it, man. I get it.
But yeah, not too much.
That's understandable.
I'm having fun. It's worth all the work I'm putting in. It is definitely worth it.
I think that if I ever become a game master, most of it will be, as I said, on the fly. Just think of something on the spot, and then yeah. That's okay.
Game master would probably not be the right fit for you.
Come on, man.
Like that is like even when I prepare, I have to do some stuff on the fly.
Yeah.
Like you need something, otherwise you would just be googling all the time, and that wouldn't work.
Just make it up, like just make it up.
And then you have to remember and take notes as well.
Notes are for nerds.
Yeah, exactly. Those are 3 things that you just hate doing that you need to do.
I mean, you okay? You just have the resident nerd make the notes, and you just go with the story, like spice it up.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I probably would be pretty bad at game mastering, but
I would be very interested in seeing you game master. That would be really funny.
we could have a one-time sesh.
Oh, that is actually a thing. I've no clue how to make it happen. But yeah, there's just one, like the session is basically one event, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Like a I don't know if we were to segment this current campaign to just like seeing the hunter or seeing the troll.
Yeah, like if there's a murder mystery in the house, I guess.
Oh yeah.
That could be pretty cool.
They're pretty fun games.
Like a enclosed small area where you can just go wild.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I would enjoy seeing you do that. That would be really cool.
We'll see. Depending on results, it'll pretty much determine how much more free time I have, like in the summer and like next year and so on.
Yeah, of course. Like there's a guy in the other group who really wants to be a game master. He's apparently writing a story.
Not good for him.
So we will have others as well.
Yeah,
that's gonna be cool. I think there's more people that want to be game master as well, but we will see if they actually want to do it.
I think that'd be fun to like just watch how a group.
Yeah, maybe.
And those things could be fun.
I'm hyped.
Better to be hyped than dreading something, I suppose.
I dread enough things. About the
dread enough things.
Yes.
What do you dread? Apart from the impending Russian invasion.
Oh, that is too real.
I mean, they're kind of busy with the World Cup. You'll be fine.
That is literally the last thing I would ever think about Russia doing. Holding the World Cup.
Oh.
Invading is pretty high on the list.
Come on, man.
And just hating on gay people. Literally the 2 things when I think about Russia, that is what I think.
And it must be difficult. It must be difficult. Like, because I can understand, wanting to balance national pride with the shitty things that the country has done. Like, moving aside, I don't know, when I do talk to my international friends, the UK hasn't fucked up as much as America, but it has still fucked up pretty badly.
Yeah.
And anytime I call my friends in like in India or like Dubai, they're just like, "Hey, you still live in that? But why?"
What do you mean, why? With the Brexit?
Like the Brexit thing, like the whole Brexit thing is actually kind of terrifying on the whole aerospace sector because Airbus is threatening to pull out of the UK, which would be
Whoa.
really bad.
Oh.
Yeah, if there's a no deal situation, which it's not impossible, it's somewhat probable actually. If there's a no deal
Wow.
scenario, Airbus is gonna pull out. Like, and that's my number one employer.
Jesus.
of of aerospace stuff, which won't be good.
Damn. That is
I-
terrifying.
I didn't think it was gonna be that bad, but it's a bit bad. It's a bit bad.
So you will just become like, you just take the train to France and then you can fly away.
No. It doesn't mean Airbus will stop flying its planes to the UK.
Oh.
It means that Airbus will stop making planes in the UK.
Oh. Does that matter?
Wait, yeah, that does matter.
Does it though?
Yeah, it does.
Does it? Explain. Why does it matter?
Because Airbus is the number one aerospace employer in Europe.
Oh.
So, like, for my industry, it's like a pretty big deal.
Oh. Yeah, true. With your interest, it is pretty bad.
Yeah, and if I wanted to work in Airbus, I would need to move to like some European country and do it.
Oh, is that your dream to work on Airbus?
No, it's definitely not.
Oh, never mind.
No,
No.
definitely not.
Why is this a problem?
Because I could have used Airbus as like a leapfrog thing, so that
Oh.
I can then go to Boeing and say, "Hey, look, I work for a competitor. Please take me." But no, I can't.
Fair
That
enough.
sucks.
Fair enough.
But I did hear talk about Sweden doing something similar with like Brexit.
Oh God. Are we?
I don't know. I saw on Reddit a couple days ago, but
Oh God. Like my neighbor who is, this was my ex neighbor. She's moved away now. I think she believed the Earth was round at least. Like she will get some credit. But yeah, she had a kid that was like 5. Didn't believe in vaccines because it made you crazy. Like she was that person. Like she's literally a crazy person. And she believed Brexit would save Sweden. Sweden. This is a great
Brexit would
victory.
for Sweden.
Yes. And I've saved it from what? I'm not sure. But it would apparently save us.
Okay, cool, sure.
It is. I'm still confused about that whole thing.
Yes, that.
Yeah.
Okay. So what did you? Is that what you told the kid?
I stopped talking to her after that.
Oh.
Yeah, like it would maybe have been interesting, but like there's something called too much crazy in the world.
That's overrated, man.
Yeah, and when she moved out, the new couple that moved in, like he is a flat Earth believer, and believes in conspiracy theories.
Ah, classic.
So like it went from crazy to crazy, but it's quite interesting.
I think it's kind of funny, but again, like I think most people have some kind of belief that, or like tendency that, even though they know it's scientifically inaccurate, they still want to believe, like, be it flat Earth, or be it like, I don't know, this magical wonder drug, like this wonder food that will save you from obesity if you just have it once in life kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think most people have that, like me included. Like, I know for a fact that like the one pseudoscience that I somewhat want to, well, at the very least I'm interested in, is
Mhm.
that of behavioral psychology,
Oh,
in the notion of human grouping. So you've probably heard about the Myers-Briggs test,
which one?
the Myers-Briggs test.
Myers. No, I've never heard of
Oh,
it.
it's like a personality test kind of thing, um,
Oh,
which like allocates you in like one of 16 groups.
oh, maybe I've done this in school.
Maybe. Like it is somewhat popular among industry and so on.
Sure, I'm gonna answer this while we talk.
Sure, like it is pretty popular in terms of pop culture, and you normally see it in like other trashy teenagers who use it to predict their future. Or it's very similar. It's taken very similarly to as like a horoscope kind of thing, but its intentions are a lot more different. Like I think the intentions are far more interesting about if it is possible to, on certain metrics, group humans.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know. I think it's like reasonably good in terms of the way it does it. Of course, it is again pseudoscience. Of course, it is not backed by any papers, any research. But just from anecdotal evidence from like the friends that I have who have done it, they seem to be putting in a pretty positive light about how realistic it is, how
Wow.
reflective it is.
That's not how a like personality test works. Like you shouldn't really be conscious about how you like interact with humans. Is like the way you see yourself is often like just a like when you hold a spoon, like the world is upside down and mirrored. Like you the person you imagine yourself as being is usually not the reality.
It's true. That is completely true. But I think it is I think people also understand the difference between the version of themselves that they want and also the version of themselves that they have. I think people are conscious of that decision, and the disparity is it's fine. It's just human nature to not be perfect. But I think people are capable of appreciating that there is a difference between what I think I am and what people think I am, especially with how self-conscious technology has made us recently. I think people are pretty good at saying, like, people think of me in this way, and even though I am this way, people think of me as this. So I think people know how to create a balance of that and interact with the test in the appropriate manner.
Very true. Like this, it's literally 100 questions. Holy fuck!
Yeah.
This is too many. This is too many.
Pretty thorough. It is pretty thorough. I will give it that. It's not like one of those BuzzFeed ones, where just you whip it out. But
oh yeah, I have answered this. Do you get like a celebrity as well, right?
No.
No. But when you pick the person, you get like what celebrities answer as well. Yeah, exactly. Madonna, Eddie Murphy, Jack Nicholson, Ernest Hemingway. Yeah.
So, which four-letter thingy did you get?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I do not remember. It was a while ago.
No, I'm not saying this stuff is by any means accurate.
I think it was the protagonist.
I
think.
I don't know.
I don't remember. Was it like you're a natural born leader, whatever the fuck?
I mean, I don't think the specifics are particularly of value. It's more just the concept of grouping that I find interesting.
Yeah, like it's we humans like to
think we're unique.
Yeah, and like categorize things.
Yes.
Those two things are basically our greatest priorities.
Yes. But I think uniqueness is pretty overrated. In terms of how we all see everyone as like a special snowflake, but I don't think people are that different.
No.
Genuinely.
No.
Because the core human experiences are understood and shared by all. Like, I don't know. Everyone knows how to react when they hear someone's in heartbreak. Like everyone knows. Like it's not, no one's been
Oh.
taught differently. If you come from Alaska, or come from New Zealand, right? It's going to be the same. Like people get that. People get that feeling. It's a pretty cool feeling. Disappointment, jealousy, love, whatever it is. People get it, and because people get it, I think that's kind of unconditional proof that we're not that unique. Like, no one really enjoys getting stabbed. Not really.
There are a few people that do.
Sure, but
I was gonna say about emotions as well. There are people that just don't. That wasn't wired to care about someone else's misfortune. I get what you mean.
I don't think it's a case about wiring. It's more to the environment. I think it's the upbringing that leads to that.
I don't know.
And I don't think it's inherent.
Like it might be a combination of a lot of factors.
Certainly.
But yeah, upbringing is an important one.
For sure.
It's pretty terrifying to think that, like, just the notion of you were born not to care about other people. Like, that is a very dismissive, like, easy.
I think it's a cop-out, honestly.
Yeah, it is.
I'm sure it will be true in some cases, but I think for the vast majority of cases, I think it's more of an excuse rather than a reason.
It is an easy explanation. Well, he was that from the beginning. Like, oh okay. Moving on.
It's like giving up on a problem before it even begins.
Yeah, exactly. Like, kids can be fucking ruthless. So I understand where the argument is coming from.
But I think it's mostly in the upbringing, dude. Like, I think it's just because of their parents.
You can be... No, okay, I can't say this. Like, I've seen parents, at least, they seem like they're, like, very loving and whatever, and their kids can just go mayhem. For no reason. But, like, yeah, because, like, being a kid, it's about exploring boundaries and learning about the world. So doing something that you understand is extreme is probably good for you. Like, as a human being, to understand that this is not what you're supposed to do.
Probably. I don't know.
But yeah, I don't have my own kids, so I cannot. I'm not sure if that's really how it works, but that is what I've seen, at least.
One that has caught my attention as of late. You know how everyone says life is so short?
Oh, okay.
I don't think it is.
I'm very okay with dying in like 60 years. Probably less.
I don't think life is like that short. You know?
I feel like I'm gonna get most of the things I want to get done in my lifetime.
It seems like it seems pretty slow. Like I'm not saying it's a bad thing or anything, but just it seems that the notion that everyone says on their deathbed, just went by in an instant. If I really think about it, I've been conscious for the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Like, in my, even though I am 21, I've been conscious for the last 5 years in the sense that in the last 5 years I have made decisions that changed my life, right? Like before then, it was just autopilot on parents mode. Like they tell me what to do, I do it. Bada bing, bada boom. But in the last 5 years, when I chose my degree, chose my place where I want to go, and so on and so forth, have I made lasting decisions. And in the 5 years, like, I don't know, the 5 years seem to be pretty packed of things. And I think, like, all the things that I want to do in life, you could probably do in 5 years. And it's still like, I don't know, 40 years or something to fill up. And stuff.
Yeah, dude, it is insane how long time. Like these last 2 years have been really fun. But yeah, like there's a lot of things I've done these last 2 years that I enjoy doing them. I really do. But I feel like there's a fucking shit ton of years left. And I'm not sure how to fill them.
Exactly. Quite the challenge.
I'm interested in doing it and experiencing all those years. I truly am. But I don't know. I'll probably get my heart broken a few times more. And I am okay with that. That's gonna be fun.
Keep things spicy. Keep things spicy. Every now and then in your salad cold sandwich, you have to throw in a few jalapenos.
No,
so
no, you don't. Yeah.
I specifically asked for the fucking jalapenos. Who thought jalapeno in salad was a good idea? Like,
that is the stupidest salad I've ever heard of.
You know, every time I go to my like local deli place, and they're always like, "Hey, let me give you this salad," and I'm like, "Please, I don't want the mushroom. I don't want the jalapeno. These things are not meant to be in here."
Dude, mushroom? No.
Do you want pineapple? Of course, I want pineapple.
Yes, give me more pineapple. What is this question?
Like,
are you even human?
And the cucumbers as well. The cucumbers suck.
Dude. Apple and pineapple in salads is low-key the best thing in the universe.
Yes.
Apple does so much for the salad.
Pomegranate, if you've had pomegranate in salads too.
Oh, they are okay. Okay, that's a mix-up because they hurt when you bite into them.
What?
Pomegranate?
What do you mean they hurt when you bite into them?
The seeds.
They're not that hard.
Man, they're pretty hard.
You've got some dainty teeth, dude.
You're not wrong.
Some real dainty teeth. some real dainty teeth.
Yeah, I don't like pomegranate. It's the texture is so weird to bite into.
I guess. I mean,
But I get what you're saying. There is a sweet, like, unique flavor to them.
Yeah.
They are interesting. The salad I usually make is paprika. It's a green salad. Apples that have been like finely diced, or just like a slice. Okay. This I have a few different ways. I usually add corn because it has a lot of like sustenance. If I have what are those called? Lentils. That could be pretty okay. Like just make it more food related. I usually have some pasta, and this is where it gets
in salad.
Yes, this not always in the salad, but sometimes it depends if I add anything else like tuna.
Oh god,
that is so fucking good. And if I don't add tuna, I add shrimps.
Okay.
That's pretty fucking good. And if I want to make it like more flavorful, I can add some olive oil and some salt.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
it's really
olive oil in salads is always good. Like,
yeah,
and so is fried onion. Like fried onion, I think is underrated.
Okay. I hate onions.
Yeah, you told me this. What the fuck is this? This is ridiculous. Doesn't like fried onion. It's just like it's literally in my top 2 smells in the world.
Wow. Yeah, it smells pretty good. It tastes like ass.
No.
Maybe if I like fry it a lot, it's probably better. I don't like raw onions at all.
Come to Sweden in my plane and dump onions on your house.
I come to Sweden with the plane company that doesn't exist anymore.
Maybe it's time to make my own plane company.
Oh, dude, Shabs.
But I don't have $1 million loan from my dad. So.
Dude, you don't need it. He will just scam your way through.
Come on, man. It's not scamming. It's tactical words.
Okay, wait. Fuck, what was his name? This is very important. It's actually game related, and it's literally about a guy called Peter Molyneux. Have you heard of him?
No.
Okay, he made a really successful game called Fable. And another game. What was it called? Black and White, I think it was.
Okay.
He made a studio called Bullfrog. And what happened was, wait, I need to remember the specifics. Microsoft was like gonna send some new computers to a new gaming studio. Who were just like, I don't know, they needed computers to do their stuff. And they had, I think they just had the wrong address, and they went to Molyneux's like fucking. I think he owned a like washer machine store.
Mm-hmm.
And they like, is this the game company? Blank, blank, blank. Like, and just nods.
Mm-hmm.
And he had always dreamed about making games. I'm gonna see. Wait. Yeah, it doesn't say. So yeah, he just stole the computers basically by using tactical words, as you pronounced it.
Tactical word, best word.
And just got free computers and started making games. And luckily for him, they were a success. But he started his company on a scam.
What matters is the intent, sir. It is not about the execution. As long as you understand the intent, you will be fine. Because people's executions are often lousy. I know my executions are often lousy, but the intent is good. So that's all that matters. As they say, we always judge others by their actions. We judge ourselves by our intent. So why not judge everyone by their intents?
Dude, I'm reading about Molyneux as well while you were talking, and like he was so sure of the success of one of the games that he was like, dude, I'm gonna get so many letters, like the letterbox will just be filled. So I need, and he says, this is not a joke. I was utterly convinced that the game would sell so much that I made a bigger letterbox. And he.
That's confidence. That is confidence. That sounds like a lad.
And he continues like, however, the game received only 2 orders, one of which Molyneux suspected was his mother.
Oh.
That's amazing.
But he kept at it, and he made some amazing games. And it all started off well.
Yep.
So, life lesson. Good words.
That is amazing.
That's the life lesson. It's like sleight of hand, but with words. You know, it's like
sleight of hand with words.
You could be like a nerd who like pickpockets and like uses actual sleight of hand, or you could be a Chad who like uses a vocal sleight of hand.
Yep. Like, you're not wrong, but it's an interesting way to describe lying.
How did I even do so poorly in English? I don't even understand this point.
Because you weren't prepared.
Being prepared is overrated.
It is a lifestyle you ignored.
It is.
But you're living and you're doing what makes you happy.
Incredibly overrated. Being prepared.
I really need to be prepared. Otherwise, I don't panic, but I feel dread.
Oh. I don't know. I think it's just a case of I know how productive I am when I'm not prepared, and I'm just like, If I do prepare, like in my last year of university, I was like, Traps, let's get your life together. You just sort it out. Do some work for a change. Prepare. And I did a little bit, but for much more in the first 2 years.
Cool.
I slightly revised, I slightly did this, slightly did that.
Oh.
And then and then like in the last day again, like the last day when I have like a you know in NASA they have like a 24-hour clock before the launch.
Yeah.
My PC background just transforms into this 24-hour clock. It's like those one of those movies with like a bomb on them. It's like it counts down. I set my clock to that, and so I'm constantly reminded. It's like T minus 10 hours till exam. T minus.
Oh, that's interesting.
And in those like last 24 hours, I get incredibly productive.
That's cool.
But it's probably not good for your blood sugar or heart or blood pressure or any of that.
I do my best work like the minute after I get the exam.
What a nerd!
Literally when I get it is when I start writing it, and then I don't touch it until it's due date.
What a nerd. Do you know? I wish I had the discipline to do that. Like that shit takes a lot of discipline, but.
Dude, I'm not sure if it's discipline. I just don't like having things like on the what's it called, like in the trunk, just waiting for me. Because I usually take on too many projects, or just life shits itself. I'm like, I needed this to be done earlier.
Well, I think if it's something trivial that you know already, right? That you understand in the get go. I'd agree. Like it's fine. It's good to get that shit out of the way quickly. So like I don't know, like housework, right? If it's housework, this is why I think I'm pretty tidy. Like if it's housework, like cleaning, laundry, whatever it is, I get it done immediately. But if it's something where I don't get it, like engineering, or maths, then I'm like, nah, later. So.
Like I literally can't prioritize cleaning.
Cleaning.
Yes, like that is I don't feel like there's enough time in the universe to just clean.
I don't know, it's just so therapeutic. Like it's just you just sit there and you just get time to think. Like I think the best kind of thinking is just okay, this is gonna sound really high.
Okay.
But the best I really like when thinking is you don't think about thinking. So
okay,
stuff just comes in and out of your head, and then you like give it's I don't have to explain it. It's you think about nothing, but you think anyway. And it's that thinking, the unconscious thinking, that's really enjoyable. You get?
Okay. Yeah, I think I see what you're going for. Like I used to take like this is when I was a teenager. Like I was not depressed, but like it was hard fucking time. Like I had a lot of like I was sick all the time, and just family life sucked. It was pretty fucking horrible. And I just every night just took walks. And like the more wind it was, the happier I felt, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I just loved the weather and just everything. And I just walked around and kind of walked until I stopped thinking. And then I just found solutions to problems that I would never have thought of otherwise.
Yeah, exactly. It's like your brain does it for you without you even thinking. It's just like you just throw a problem up in the brain, you don't really think about it, and then pop, it comes down to solution a couple days later.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, unconscious thinking is more fun than conscious thinking. Because conscious thinking is hard.
It is cool.
I don't know. It's
I, 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 I'm not gonna say I've stopped doing that, but like, I don't know.
Did you say you've stopped doing it?
Yeah, yeah, the
Oh.
late night walks. That was a long time ago. Because I'm not in that situation anymore. Thank fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Like this was like 10 years ago.
You
Oh.
don't do late night. Late night and Alistair are not words that come together.
no, no.
Oxymoronic in nature.
Yes, yes.
Just like
Late night is 10. Or when I played
God.
custom games, it's like 11 or 12. Otherwise, it is never later than that.
Late night is 6 a.m.
Jesus.
That's what late night
Dude,
is.
do you want to play tomorrow morning? Oh wait, maybe I'm not awake. Yeah, I should be. Yeah. Like I'm gonna wake up at like 4 in my time.
Right.
So it's 3 a.m. for you. Do you want to wake up and play some Overwatch?
Dude, the game's already fucking dead. We're gonna find 0 servers on. Yeah, like, come on.
Oh, that would be such a meme, though.
Oh, yeah, would be a meme, but like,
That
I'm
is.
pretty tired.
Oh, of course you would. That's the joke. Dude, I just play Hearthstone. That's all I do in the morning. If I don't go out running or have work, I just play Hearthstone.
Cool. Well, that's good. It's a good hobby. Do you read much?
Oh, I used to read like every day. Mostly fantasy books.
Mhm.
Do you read a lot? Yeah, I could guess.
No, okay, dude, I have a book right next to me.
Oh, you do? What is it called?
I even make book noises, so you know the book.
I could go to my bookshelf because I have a tiny apartment, but I actually have a bookshelf.
I have one book.
Oh, that's cool, dude. What's it called?
How Not to Be a Boy by Robert Webb.
How Not to Be a Boy. That sounds like the last kind of book I want to read.
It's a good book.
What is it?
It's from the comedian.
Oh, it's him. Oh, he's lovely.
From it's from the Peep Show.
Web and what's
Webb
that?
and the other guy. I forgot the guy.
Yeah,
It's a good book. Good book.
what's it about? Tell me. I've never heard about it.
It's
Mitchell
about the-
and Webb. Yeah.
Yeah. It's about the story of this guy's life in the north of England.
Okay.
He grew up in like a village in like Lincoln somewhere, and this was during like when parents used to beat their kids all the time, and dads were really abusive to their wives and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he talks about the impressions of what being a man means, what was taught to him at the time, and how he has gone through life and learned that many of the things that he thought being a man was about is actually a lot more different than what actually being a man is about.
Yeah.
Which is actually it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool story.
Yeah, I went through something similar, because I've always like disliked crude humor. If that makes sense. Like I've kind of always hated sports, and my parents like that was okay. There's two things in life that made them happy: me having a job and me doing sports. Like it's literally the only things they cared about. And those are the two things I don't really care about. I care about work right now because I need it to live.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
I do not really care.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that, man. I feel that.
Feelings and stuff was never prioritized.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is
I get
very
that.
detrimental to a human being.
Indeed. I mean, like, I get parents are trying to do their best and so on, but if their only priorities in my case is just like get rich, and you'll be fine, be
Yep.
successful, and you'll be happy.
Yep.
That's it. Like like there's this like Indian proverb. I mean, not proverb, just like a cultural thing
Yeah.
that you have to get like there are 4 steps in life, being education, job, marriage, and then settling down.
Yeah.
And if you miss out any of these steps, you'll fall over.
Yeah.
And life doesn't work like that.
No. No.
Uh,
Like
So-
having like Indian parents must put like that in a whole different spin.
I mean, pros and cons, pros and cons.
Yeah, but like the focus on family and traditions and like this is like I don't know your parents, but that is the image I get of Indian parents in general. That is, yeah, you need your wife and to get the kids and get the job and then yeah, exactly, settle down. That is very important for like the honor of your
the family
heritage.
thing. Yeah. I mean, thankfully, I have drawn into them that I am not a, let's say, traditional person.
Okay.
They have come to realize I'm a pretty wacky boy.
Good, good.
So they have dropped most of their expectations.
Thank
but-
God.
Yeah, I mean, like it's like you know, pros and cons. It's taught me some really good things. Like it's taught me the importance of community. It's taught me the importance of family, respecting your elders, and stuff like that. Like you know, all these lovely things. It's also taught me what not to do. But I think that's like the pros and cons of different cultures. Like that, I think it's been the most impactful thing that has happened to me in life. It's not something that I've chosen myself, of course. It's just like I've had the opportunity to pick and choose the best bits of different cultures
Okay.
and stick them to me. Like when we moved to the UK, you know, I could tell when I was in the UK what the good bits of India were and what the bad bits of India were.
Okay.
And I could be like, you know what, like India does like community really, really well. It does warmth, it does hospitality really, really, really well. I'll keep on to that. But there's certain bits that it doesn't do so well, like, you know, queuing. Fuck, you know,
What? Do what?
queuing.
Oh.
Like yesterday when I went to the fucking pizza thing, that we went to a pub and like this old couple like barged into the queue and I was like, this place, I'm done with this place. Like, I don't care if they were on their deathbed, but if you are cutting in a queue in front of me, I'm fucking done. I'm done.
That is so British. That is
Like,
that.
I am so fucking-
Did you complain or did you silently
Of course,
stew?
of course, no, of course you don't complain. Have some decency.
Oh.
You don't complain. You really just glare at them. Because it probably was the most British moment of my entire life. Because I was at a really rural British pub,
Yeah.
waiting in line to order some Earl Grey tea.
Yeah.
And
the crumpet?
No. It was just a standard black Earl Grey tea. And
Yep.
and I was like the only brown person in this entire like it was so rural. Therefore, I hadn't seen a brown person in the entire like really, really rural village.
Jesus.
And this old couple comes along, barges in my queue that I've been waiting for. And they just like give me a lager, and I glare at them, and I go back and sit down, and then my revenge was not contributing to the pub's economy. I was like, I'm not having anything from you. I'm going to the Tesco down the road. I'm not supporting local businesses. I'd rather support this multi-billion-dollar chain grocery store. And then I've discarded that one village for the rest of my life, you know, because of that one person who probably didn't even need to cut into the queue.
Probably
Cut
not.
into the queue.
No. That is amazing. Yeah, that's what I've heard as of the society that is the British society. That queuing is literally life and death.
Dude, I mean, I get why it's good though. It's just it solves so many problems. just fantastic. Like I don't have the balls to say, "Excuse me, sir, do you mind going to the back of the queue, please?" I'll just glare at them silently. To be fair, this is kind of why I want to move to America. Is because I want to, like, when I moved from India to the UK, I appreciated the good bits about India and the bad bits of India.
Yeah.
When I want to move to somewhere, like, doesn't really matter anywhere, so that I can appreciate the good and bad bits of the UK, and then move from there and appreciate the good and bad bits of there.
Oh, okay.
So maybe eventually I can make one super culture.
Oh.
You know? It's like the mutation of multiple different cultures.
Like, okay. I just wanna, like, you going to Sweden and just going to a grocery store would probably, like, change your life.
Why?
People are super friendly.
Do they not queue?
Oh, queues are very important.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. But like just cashiers saying hello, can I help you? It's like very common. Dude, it's almost too much. Like you just go in a store and you wanna buy something and they go into your space.
Do you know how nice it is? Like that I watch in American TV shows. It's like it's like when they go to like a grocery store and then they're like, "Hello, how are you doing today? Can I help you with something?"
Yeah.
It's not just some like any store I go to fucking here, no one shows up. You have to go and pretend like you know everything, and like if you are brave enough to ask for help, they're like, "Ugh, it's over there, mate. You're blind, mate. All right, I'll see you later too." Break, something like that.
Yo.
And you go to the cashier, they're just like, yeah, this much money. Bye. Yeah, cool. Just I want to kill you to say hi.
That is not a problem in Sweden. Holy crap, no. But I think I've talked about the quote from it's the Mitchell and Webb show. Like it's the guy from the guy Mitch, whatever he's called. Yeah. About like you're working at a dead end job in the middle of the night, having shitty hours. Mm-hmm. Like of course you're upset. Of course you're unhappy.
Yeah.
And smiling and looking happy while you're like. Feeling sad is either the sign of a maniac or a moron. According to him, and I like that quote.
I mean, it's certainly. I get it. Like I get it. That it's a hard job. It's by no means easy, and I've had really close friends who worked in retail, and my really close friend, she's always warned me, stay away from retail jobs. Never go into retail, even if it's like for a part-time job. Never go into it because the kind of people you meet are all dicks. So I get that it's a really difficult job, and it's understand. Like, I'm not saying that what they're doing is outrageous or unsympathetic. Like,
no.
It's completely understandable, but I don't know. It's like it's a shitty problem that everyone faces.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think anyone. Maybe a very very few handful of people actually have the job that they want.
Yeah.
That they dream of. So everyone is going through it, so everyone could like I don't know, make it easier for everyone else. So I mean, this goes both ways. Like I'm not saying that the cashier should be super happy when I'm just punching them in the face.
Just acknowledging that you're there is not too much to ask.
I mean, no, not even that. It's just like if the customer is good, i.e., I don't know, doesn't burn the place down, or like isn't rude, or like is prompt, is punctual, or whatever. Like, I think that helps both people. Not just one person saying, "Yep, the world sucks," and the other person saying, "Yep, the world sucks." You both could take actions to make it a little bit better.
Yeah, but that is how do I talk about this? Like, that is the person that complains about the world sucking usually
there's a reason for it.
Yeah, like they usually contribute, or they just are so self-absorbed that they can't really see outside their own bubble.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause you
Certainly.
like you notice that a lot when you play Overwatch. Like you just play with people that just complain all the time, and they are not contributing in any way that is valuable.
Oh yeah. I mean, like, I think like at that point they just accept that it's just upbringing. Like I genuinely think that the biggest thing that we could like do to fix so many of the world's problems is just change the way we let people be parents. Because I truly believe that if we were to make people better parents, we could solve so many of the world problems. And it's just saying just make them better parents is very easy. Like this, it's a very difficult problem. But I think if we allocate more resources, then like the current allocation of parent trainingness is zero. Like absolute, like parents are given zero training when they come to like they learn nothing in school on how to be good parents. Like sex ed taught me nothing on how to be a good dad. Like nothing. I know nothing from school. I know nothing from activities or anything like that. How to be a good parent. It's just what I see in TV shows that I think, yep, this guy's a cool dad. That I think is what makes a good parent. And I think if we address that as a society, that could solve so many issues with crime prevention, drug abuse, like poverty and
Yeah, definitely.
depression, whatever, and so on.
Like what is there's also another famous saying like is it to to bring up a child you need a whole village.
Yeah.
Which is like in our society we're like we it's very like centralized. There's a lot of people in a small area, but everyone is like an island. Everyone is alone. Like there's very little community outside of work or your school or your kindergarten or whatever. Like, and I think that is one of the reasons why we're getting like more and more. I don't know if we're getting more and more crime and less security and just sense of dread, but like
it's funny you should say that because like people have that sense of dread, right? Everyone has the whole world's burning right now, kind of sense. Like especially with how we see Trump doing dickish things every single day. But in reality, like all the metrics that we have point to our world getting so much better. Like crime has historically and has, in every country, like even the U.S. is at a current historic low. Like crime is very much lower. Poverty is so close to being extinct. Like hunger is just cut in half. Like disease prevention is doing like there's so many good things happening in the world.
Of course.
But it's just like because of journalism, it's just like, yep, the world's on fire. And I don't know, like I don't know how we would tackle the journalism problem of like unbalanced reporting.
It is like I've just stopped reading newspapers and watching like news shows because it is only about how depressing the world is, and I just like all the numbers I'm getting just they don't add up. Like there was a report here on this island about like the school children are reading less and doing worse on math. I'm like, okay, so what are the numbers? Like give me something to work with. And there's nothing. There's no stats. There's no statistics. They just say it's less. There's no proof. There's nothing. It's literally worthless.
Yeah.
Like why did you even write about this? Oh, you needed to fill out your newspaper and make more headlines. Well, fuck you, dude. Literally the worst kind of journalism.
This is the okay, like me and my friend had a really interesting debate about this, about why all these things exist. Like, and we concluded it's because of competition. Like, we compete against each other so often that it may increase personal well-being, but it significantly decreases group well-being. This is just like fundamental group theory. that if everyone is looking out for themselves, the group is on the whole suffers because no one is cooperating.
Mm-hmm.
And because of the way businesses and organizations compete on the free market, everyone is in truth just looking out for themselves. Like every company, all they like really care about is
Yep.
their profits, their
yeah,
margins. And there is no structure in which a community can foster. Like there is no structure where, I don't know, the main four aerospace companies join together and say, you know what, our engines are pretty good. Maybe we can make them better. Like there's always, oh, our engines need to be their engines, and so on. So they are very unopen to like novel ways of fixing things. They're just competing against each other.
Okay.
And all this stems from a basic human construct of competition. Of always trying to be better to compete for the scarce resources in the world. But I find that interesting because, like, we have plenty of resources in the world. Like, there's ample stuff. There's ample methods of production. There's ample food, space. It's just the allocation of that some people like are very very well off. Some people are very very poor. It's just because of competition. Like if you don't have the skills, then you don't get the high paying job kind of thing. And it is only in a place where we don't enforce competition on very crucial things like journalism. Like if journalism has to like compete to survive, that significantly diminishes journalistic standards. And journalism is like, well, we get all our news and stuff. So if we have misinformation, then our products will be misinformed and made badly.
Yeah, but that has already happened. We are being misinformed.
Yeah. So I was thinking of ways in which a construct can be made in which competition is avoided.
Let's make it a public servant. Like, is that impossible?
No, I don't mean in terms of like on an individual scale. I mean on like a company and company scale. I mean like on an industry scale.
Okay.
So, for example, I don't know, if the newspapers around Sweden all shared the same profit, if they all shared the same...
They almost do. But yeah, continue.
Do they? That's pretty good.
No. That's a bad thing, because it's one company that owns all of them.
Okay. I don't mean a monopoly.
Like, no. Yeah, okay.
But I mean like multiple different companies with an invested stake of like them all doing well. Like if one thing doesn't do well, then they will all suffer kind of thing. So if I don't know, the Golan department in Sweden is printing fake news, then that should impact all the other companies.
Okay. So you're saying we should add communism to the newspapers?
Well, it does sound like that, doesn't it? It does sound like that.
I have nothing against communism, but you're trying to get to America, where they hate it for literally no reason.
I know. Like I know. But I mean, again, I am but a mere 21-year-old.
Yeah.
Misguided views upon the world. I'm more than happy to accept that. I'm more than happy to accept that I'm incredibly naive about many topics, and my views are constantly changing.
Same, dude. Yeah. It's an interesting thought.
But I think that the competition that we have like ingrained into ourselves does limit the potential for cooperation.
Oh god, yes.
Significantly.
If there's no gain for me, why should I do it? That is a pretty basic line.
Well, yeah, like I think I will alter your words by saying it's not if it's no gain for me. It's if it's not more gain for me than the next person, why should I do it? Because people always compare against each other. Like I don't know, like global well-being standards have increased through the roof. Our general consumption, our general health, our general material standards, possessions, whatever. Every metric has increased through the roof, but people are just so much less happy. That's because they don't compare against themselves. They were like 20 years ago. They compare against their neighbor. Um, oh, this guy. It's not like, oh look, I've got a car that works now. It's more, my neighbor's got a Ferrari. Life sucks. Um, kind of thing. It's not that I have a car that can take me across the world. It's more that he's got a Ferrari. Life sucks.
Okay, so someone else having something lessens your life.
Yeah, yeah.
That's pretty sad.
No, I don't mean me personally. Just
No. But the whole
general.
like, yeah, point of view is that's pretty fucking sad.
Well, that's what competition does, though. That's what like companies do. If a company sees a rival doing well, they try and undercut them. They try and undermine them so that they can feel better. Like even if the company's making profits and doing well, because it wants to be the best, it resorts to shitty practices.
Yeah, true. I see what you're saying. And there's like the thought of there being limited resources in every, like, how do I say this, like there always been a thought that if you want to make if you want to make it in the world, you have to like take a chunk for someone else.
Yeah.
Like that is a pretty like normal business thought. But I don't think that is how it works.
I agree.
Because if you make something good, people will just come. That is usually how it works, or like in the dream world at least.
Mm-hmm.
And that is this is a stretch. I'm gonna be honest. What's it called? Paladins. Is that what the game was called? Like the creators of Gears of War tried to make a Overwatch alike, like a pretty clone thing. Yeah. And it just horribly failed because it was a shit game.
Yeah.
And then their next like thing they did was make a Fortnite clone that was even worse. And that
is that the Realm Royale thing?
Yeah. Fortnite and PUBG are like the yeah. It's basically the same but with different graphics and some different mechanics. So they just try to do Fortnite but with a skateboard instead. And that was literally like just trying to steal the audience instead of making something new and interesting. They just try to cash grab.
I think some people resort to that though because they like maybe the company didn't have the courage to pursue new ideas. Maybe the company didn't have like leadership that said, "Yeah, we'll go on our own."
Yeah.
Because the stats we have, they all say like 90% of novel endeavors always fail, right? Like, so it's scary to go on your own when you have like when there's numbers against that. But so it's easier to just try and take something that someone else has rather than make it on your own. And because it's easier, people do it. Nothing.
Yeah, it is. It's an interesting thought. Dude, I found the book you sent me earlier. I want to read an excerpt from the book. I think it's from the book. It might just be from an interview, but it's him talking about this book.
What did he say?
He talks about like in the 70s you were not allowed to talk about like feelings, being gay, hating girls. You needed to fight a lot, obsess about sports and whatever. And during football lessons in school, he would welcome the sight of the ball arching towards him in the same way that a quadriplegic nudist covered in jam welcomes the sight of hornets.
Yes.
That's a fucking dude. Okay, I kind of want to put that as like the podcast title.
Yeah. Thanks.
I can't even pronounce. How do you pronounce it?
Quadriplegic. Quadriplegic.
Quadra, not re. Quadriplegic. Okay. Because it's an I though. It's an I. Never mind.
I don't know.
Quadra is easier to pronounce. Cause fuck it.
Oh,
Oh.
the secret to a British accent is just take all your A's and make them R's, and then you'll sound posh as hell, and no one will question you.
And rand. No, that doesn't. How do you pronounce and?
Well, yeah, okay, like
Yeah.
fancy words.
Oh, what is a fancy word? Hit me.
Like I don't know, like
Quadriplegic.
water. Like you take
Water.
water instead of what everyone else just says, like
Do you want some water with your bread?
something like that. just take like a long word, just take all the A's, make them R's, and then you're good to go. And then no one questions you because you sound posh as hell. Right, that's the strat.
So, I want some tea and a biscuit.
Oh, okay. This is why Brexit happened. This is exactly why Brexit happened.
It was made to happen to stop me from working at the UK and stopping the horrible, horrible racist attempt on the British Isles.
Plus this is okay. You know when I just held my feelings in for the douches who stepped into the queue.
Yeah.
This is what Britain did to Europe. This exactly. Instead of talking about their feelings, like, hey, can we have a better trade deal? Hey, can we have a better immigration policy? They're like, nah, fuck this. We out. Fuck it, we done. Because talking about their feelings will be far too into it.
That's really cool, dude. What a fucking silly world.
Oh, hey. Dude, I should make some food.
Yeah. I think it's about time we wrap this up.
Yeah.
But I've really enjoyed this talk.
Same, man.
It's been fun.
It was fun to play some of the dead game. And then play StarCraft about the new expansion thingy.
Yeah, you're not even wrong. It's about it being a dead game.
I mean, like, I will always love Overwatch.
Yeah.
I always love what it stands for. I always love playing Mercy no matter what. even if it's on a server on my own. Well, that game. But yeah, I mean, it's just a fun game, but I don't know. Still wish people would play that game.
Fair enough, dude. Fair enough.
So,
Yeah. Thanks for the talk, and thank you guys for listening.
Wait, this is recorded?
Yep. Of course it was. Of course it was, silly.
What?
We talked about this like 2 hours ago, you dumbass.
Yeah, I didn't think it was like.
You are an idiot.
I mean,
we literally started this session to record.
that was not like red light.
What do you want me? Okay. In the future, we can do like a
I'm
like
not
a
pissed, though.
no. Like we can make like a sync test or something. Do you know what the sync test is?
No.
Like you usually do it because you have 2 different sound recordings. We have 1 sound recording. We can still do the sync test.
I mean, I don't particularly mind, buddy. It's whatever.
You can also just look at Discord and you can see my name.
It says you're streaming.
Yes.
Oh, this is being streamed. Oh, cool.
Yeah. Like I'm just gonna rip the VOD. And probably splice it into chunks.
Okay, cool.
I just need to learn how to edit. Because I want to use like the cool ass Adobe program, but the Pirate Bay is down, so I can't get it right now. So I got a free version of a thing, and I'm gonna try and use that first.
I can just use Movie Maker, can't you?
What is Movie Maker? Is it the Windows one?
Yeah, the free Windows one.
Isn't it awful?
It's not terrible.
Dude, I just want to learn Adobe because it's apparently the best one. And if I'm gonna spend a lot of time learning to do it, I kind of just want to get the one and not learn like 7 of them. But now I have to, which sucks.
I don't know, you can just wait a couple days and I'll be back probably.
Yeah, maybe. But I want to do it when I have time, which is now.
Ah, fair enough.
Otherwise, I'm gonna have to wait like a whole week. It sucks.
That's not good.
Yeah, I want to get it up and running.
Solid.
Yeah.
Solid.
Yeah, but thanks for the chat. I'm gonna go finish the plotline for the D&D session,
Fair enough.
which is in the now.
Oh shit! I'm
Yeah,
hungry then.
go do your stuff. I need to do that as well.
Yeah, I'll see you in a bit, dude.
Yeah. Thanks.
Peace.
Bye bye. Oh god. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. We're gonna try and make this a weekly thing. I'm probably gonna upload like excerpts from this on the new YouTube channel we created. The YouTube channel is called, as it says on the picture, the Brexit and the Viking, which I feel like is pretty apt for us. Yeah, we usually just talk a lot of nonsense anyway, so we might as well record it. I do like that he has totally forgot, which is pretty amazing. But yeah, like this is usually as what we talk about every time. It's just the two of us. It's just random bullshit that we thought up. But yeah, I'm gonna go eat something, start a wash, and then prepare for D&D. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.